I didn't see any tonight, which is good. Oh, that's whatever. Which? Oh, yeah, that's Soul Eater. I couldn't tell by the art style.
It is. He is a fan of Blair.
I mean, who isn't?
What
if witch, but also cat? Oh, I don't think I changed the name.
It's thematically appropriate.
What a wonderful pussy.
Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Alright. We should be a little late, but we're good. Okay. The thing I gotta do is I gotta full screen this. I gotta share it with you. And I guess we'll get into the video game. And I gotta go do this. Oh my god, we're live, and guess what? You're gonna have to wait 5 more seconds as I go get some beer. Be right back.
Oh no. Venus. Yeah. Doyes is gay. This is a lot longer than 5 seconds.
Alright, I'm back, and here's a crack set for the chat. There we go. What's this? Oh, oh my, holy moly, what is this? I know half of this.
That would be Virginia Unicorn Overlord as Neo Xenoblade.
Oh fuck, I didn't post box. There we go.
Hawk.
Fuck. Get his ass.
Yerky, get his ass.
I love that she is Nia Xenoblade.
Virginia, shut up! Shut the fuck up! Fuck you, Carlos.
That's how the artists justified it in their brain.
Alrighty.
That or maybe they share a voice actress. I don't know. In Japanese.
Question. Hold on.
Definitely not the English voice actress because she doesn't do anything outside of, you know.
Cast and crew.
Alright, I'm gonna go talk to some people while you go search this. Basel. Alright, let's go talk to people who live in this apartment. Damn, you live like this? Girls.
Girls. There's certainly a lot of those.
Is that what her oh god. Honestly, kind of nice to have you still acting the same around times like these.
What? You come to talk about that cold bunk you said to the kiddos?
Why don't you, like, actually read porn instead of, like, pinups?
If it was gonna eat away at you, you shouldn't have said it in the first place. Looks lame when a dad past his prime sulks over his teenage kids.
Also, Ellen McDonald, clueless. Yeah, quit finding ways to call me old. Besides, you seem to have it in your head I wasn't talking to you, but I was. You gotta have plans to go back home eventually, right?
Sure do. I'm a born and bred Longport boy. And I always will be. But I've only been here for 3 months. That's barely enough time to miss me. So unless I've got some specific reason to head back, I'm staying put. But I wouldn't mind going to a few other places, like Crossbell or Arabonia.
Like those other games.
Hell, I'd even put Eastern Zemuria on the table.
Just like not the other games. Look at you
Get
go.
off the my baby's growing up vibe. Oh, and let's get one thing straight. Me staying in the capital doesn't mean I'm gonna be at your beck and call.
Doyes, where is McBurn? He's dead.
If the girls
killed
left
him.
and this place turned into a total sausage fest,
Did that
I
happen?
don't even want to think about
No,
how sad a
he's-
sight that'd be.
He's just doing his own thing right now. Hey, don't give me that look. I'm not after your pity, all right? By the way, your old problem ain't showing any sign of resurfacing, right? Oh yeah,
You mean that tyrant? Yeah, nothing there. Yen can
All right,
call me a
that was the
reincarnation
thing.
all he wants, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm as me as I can be. I decided
That
what I
never
wanted to do with
came
my
up
life,
again.
Not some
No,
dusty
it
old
really
relic
didn't.
from the ancient past.
Granted, it was prompted by like magic by the Genesis, so maybe it could come up later. Which I'm wondering if that's why they're bringing it up to like remind the players because it's been a very long time. you're a one of a kind cocky little bastard. You know that?
What's that supposed to mean? Don't be such a freaking creep. Anyway, you lost so I can have my fun. Though, if you don't mind waiting to kick some ass on the clock, that'll give me time to go tap some ass off the clock.
Whoa. We ain't putting off work for that. Just how much have you have you been kidding around when I haven't been looking? Any interesting revelations? Ophelia's dead. We could have stopped her from killing herself, but basically the robot, not Ophelia, Olympia. Sorry, I had unicorn overload on the brain. She turns out like her robot had all her emotions and that broke, and then she was having a mental breakdown as they were all coming back. Also like that.
And it's possible we could have prevented it.
Yeah, and
for
instead
an amount of time.
she had the robot fist her.
So you're going back to your apartment?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's the plan. I must have worried you sick, huh?
No, there are no witches this game. Like one character. Wait. I guess technically two characters from Cold Steel have shown up.
It looks like
What-
Buzz Raiders
what
finally
matters
gave up
is
on their
they don't wear
stupid
big
obsession
hats.
with me. So it seems safe enough to live there again.
There's been so much going on lately that I'm sure they've got bigger fish to fry now.
Oh, also, Nada, Dante's is dead. We killed him, and then he got super killed by Melchior.
Super killed.
Well, he got knifed 3 more times with explosives, then exploded.
You went to super hell.
He's going to double hell. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
You're fine. I've actually been wanting to thank you for helping out Judith for a while now.
Well, good thing it's not Cold Steel, Craig.
Please pass on my regards to everyone else as well, including the family who runs the bistro.
It might as well be.
Now hold your horses! I'm the one who's been helping him out. So why is he the one getting thanked?
Because I'm sure that you just weaseled your way into his trips outside the capital without taking no for an answer. I don't know all you've been up to, but I do know that you were able to return in one piece thanks to Arkwright Solutions' efforts. And with how much I respect you as my senior in the industry, I think it's only natural for me to want to say thank you.
Oh, also, just so I don't forget, I did some thread diving a little bit, and
Oh no.
it's to the one person who's saying that they expected me to play Metaphor after this. No, that's not happening. Metaphor will be in the far-flung future.
So you respect me that much?
Before that, we'll be playing Simile.
I mean, not that it isn't
Correct.
perfectly natural for you to respect me, of course.
And then we'll be playing the sequel Allegory. Never takes much better to butter her up, though I'm sure our young lady just here just so happens to be an expert at it.
She's become such a sassy little thing.
Craig, you gotta stop yelling. Like, you gotta let your brain breathe.
She was so cute and polite when she first started out, but look at her now. All that success must be going to her head.
That was 3 years ago, right? I don't know if 15's early or late for starting out in your industry.
It's not late, but it's not really early either. I started acting at 14 myself.
Why would I want to stream some Radical Dreamers in French? I would have to, like, do double duty of reading it in French, but that's easy enough, and then translating it for you guys.
Are
A
you
lot
sure?
of actors and actresses get their first roles when they're children even,
Am I
which just goes
sure
to show how much of an
what?
unusual case she is.
Just don't translate it.
I guess
Actually, no, fuck that. Don't do any of that. Fuck you.
I don't plan on playing Radical Dreamers anytime soon. Wait, no, Radical Dreamers is Chrono Cross, isn't it? Why would I... Fuck you.
She ended up going from a rookie to a top
Oh, no,
actress
because
in
I thought
3
they
years,
included
which is
Radical
just
Dreamers as part of
crazy.
the Chrono Cross remaster, or did they, like, release it separately? I actually don't even know. I can see why, though. I've seen a few of her films, and it's interesting seeing how different her approach to the crafts is compared to yours. You can handle any kind of role that's thrown at you. Yeah, but she just fully becomes the character she's playing without even trying.
I didn't realize you knew your way around different acting techniques. I agree with you, too.
That's
Her
an
performance
incredible
in Wolf's
refrigerator.
Requiem was amazing. But Gloria just blew me away.
Yeah, her as Sheena Dirk was something else. God, I almost misread that as something else. The media kicked up all that fuss about an Easterner playing that role, but in the end it was hard to see her as anything other than Sheena Reborn.
She's 4 years my junior, and already she's nipping at my heels. She's sure not making it easy to stay top dog. But I say bring it on. I don't plan to go down without a fight.
But yeah, I imagine the game I'm playing after this will probably not be an RPG, just to like a little bit of a palate cleanser, since I'm going to be playing a lot of RPGs in my free time. So,
Sorry, go back.
what?
Nothing but respect for that spunk you got in you.
Well, if Van didn't put the spunk in her, then who did? Half-Life Alex?
I mean, we saw her naked.
I don't have a VR. I guess I could... We did see her naked, that's true.
You better watch your darn mouth. And while I'm at it, I think what you said earlier was pretty out of line, too.
Right.
So, now that we've dealt with Almada, things should be back to business as usual before long. But it's about time you guys started thinking about whether or not you want to keep working here.
Yeah, I think so too.
Wow, I didn't expect you to outright admit it. Then...
So you don't want people butting in on your side hustle either, do you?
Well, no, but that's not the same thing. I inherited my techniques from my mom and hers before her. And while they might not be legal, I still think the world needs... Oh, I get you now. I don't know what your secret is, but you've got something you don't want people to get involved in too, huh? Or I guess, something you can't afford to let them get involved in.
Wow, if only that stayed true.
Well, we still don't even know much about... Well, we know a lot about Van, but there's some blanks in his history. Anyways, two people who transform into things as a teenager might have dreamed up. We gotta look out for each other. Don't know if I'm down to get caught living with an actual criminal, though, so you should probably still find some other place to live.
But I really don't want to give this place up. Well, I've got my next film's premiere coming up, so I'll go back to my old place before the festival, at least. I just wish I didn't have a bunch of stuff to report to Mom and Grammy first.
Could you imagine the paperwork? Alright, who's in here? Oh, hello, Rosette.
Rosette. We keep her.
I hope. Although she's... Oh, I mean, we probably don't have much say in the matter. She is employed by Marduk, first and foremost. Must be working on stuff for Marduk, probably about Almada. There's still a decent chunk of time until half past, so I'd better get out of her hair.
Just take out a mortgage on her body,
Mr. Arkwright.
and we can keep her.
Wait, what? Huh?
Because her body's owned by Marduk.
Can you take a mortgage on something that isn't a house? I actually don't know. I feel like
Loan, either way.
Loan would make more. Well, payment plan, whatever. We're buying her.
Financing.
Let's go. All the Almada stuff almost wrapped up.
Yes. We've been able to pinpoint groups related to them, their dummy corporations, and other illegal channels. I admit to some surprise at just how far outside of Calvard their reach spreads.
And she did all this on a staticky screen. Very impressive.
But Marduk has largely decontaminated
just really
the
small
areas over
words.
which it has influence.
Man, I got glasses recently, and that would be a pain.
Come to think of it, maybe it's just like in her brain.
You know, I just realized she kind of has like her, she got like her headset. Do you think that's like constantly recording like all their conversations?
I don't think they needed a headset for that.
I suppose. So who wants to be Who wants to bet Thorndyke will use this as a chance to expand Marduk's market share?
I suspect you
Thorndyke.
would be on the winning side of that bet.
Thorndyke.
Between the war against the Empire and the Tower and Crossbell appearing soon after, it feels like too much is happening too fast in Zemuria. As other countries seek to catch up with the Republic and its latest innovations, Zyphas, assault frames,
I mean, a lot has happened in this continent in like, what, 8 years, I think, since the first game?
I imagine the need for Marduk's services will only expand going forward.
And so will I.
Wait. That could mean a lot of things. Makes it abundantly clear we're living in a time of big change. And speaking of, you started thinking of the next step for yourself at all?
I am but a humble concierge. Nothing more, nothing less. My focus for the foreseeable future remains supporting you, Mr. Arkwright, be that with Mare or with your stun caliber. I could do most of my
Good.
work remotely as I did before, of course, but I am now aware of just how much more inefficient that is.
Gotcha. Sure wish I knew why your people love to have their eye on me so damn much. But I ain't gonna tell you what to do. We got an equal deal going on between us. Just keep in mind that starting next month, I'm not gonna need as much office help as I have been. It's probably fine for you. Your plate's full enough without dealing with the day-to-day around
Well,
here.
I suppose I do. Though I would like to believe I'm making a fair contribution irrespective of that.
Something up?
It's nothing, really. I was only thinking that I might not be able to help you from next month onward after all. You see, next month will mark 1 year since I was given this body, and it's about time it was given some thorough maintenance.
I can help with that.
Thorough maintenance, you say.
A deal's a
Depending on
deal.
matters here and the overall project status, I might have to return to my former environment.
Wow.
Environment.
I'm guessing, like, the computer.
In that event, I would have no choice but to revert to assisting you remote.
Now hold up there. You really gonna be okay with that?
So you have an inkling as to what that former environment was?
Hello.
Shut up.
Umi.
What gave it away? Was it something about the way I work? No, I suppose there isn't any point in me knowing.
We're gonna put you back in the computer. No, it wasn't anything like that, Jess.
Please, don't misunderstand. As you're aware, Marduk is a logical, impartial corporation.
Uh-huh.
So long as I keep demonstrating I can provide value to them, I don't doubt they will keep letting me use this body. In that regard, our relationship is quite equitable. I even plan to purchase it from them if all goes well.
Oh.
Wait,
So
the body?
that's. I was more on point than I thought I was.
Holy shit, bros. A state-of-the-art artificial body can't run cheap, though.
It most certainly is costly. But with my salary, I think it's possible that I could have enough Mira saved in a few years.
Me too.
Same.
My current arrangement here earns me even more than my remote work did, too. So I would like to keep at it as long as possible.
Wait, how much are you paying her? Then. Hey, happy to help. Unless it's like... Okay, wait, it's double salary, never mind. So I'm curious, just how high a salary are we talking anyway?
Well, I can't give you a specific number since that's classified information. But about a
How is that-
Etois entry-level sedan?
You could buy a used apartment in the suburbs with that kind of money. I'm guessing that's yearly.
What? Used apartment? What the fuck does that mean?
Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean about departments? Oh, a used apartment. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's like instead of like a one that was freshly built. You know, like a new condo.
But you're renting.
Well, that's why I'm saying buying. So I guess you can just buy it out like a condo. Like you own
I
it.
guess.
Hello, Van.
Oh, is it time to go already?
You still got time, don't worry. But damn, you're drunk or something. Their speech is stiffer than the Hollows, but it's wild how you can hold a whole conversation with them.
Yeah, they don't have complete free will, but they do have a networked sense of self. Zeros is the same. They're around the same quality as those combat shells in the Empire, from what I understand. The other mare is leagues ahead of them on a technical scale, but Hades knows how long it'll take humanity to make something similar.
That'd be a tough ask even for Hamilton and Cronkite, huh?
Oh, absolutely. We're talking singularities here. Still, we know it's theoretically possible. That was proven by what happened behind the scenes 2 years ago. You've heard all about that, I assume.
A bit, yeah. I guess I don't even need to ask what you're gonna do once you graduate. Feels like a given that you'll be focusing on orbital drone research, or have you got your sights set even higher?
I'd like to help the professor with her work at some point, even if I don't feel like I'm quite ready yet. Still, I'd rather finish things here before moving on to something else.
I just noticed his tie is beneath the clip for like his jacket. Is that like, I guess that's appropriate. I don't know.
Working here has been incredible for broadening my horizons too, so I think continuing my studies here would be more than worth its while.
You think?
Basel has patently more in the way of facilities, but the orbital network is lightning quick these days. It's even helped me attend lectures at the Institute remotely, so it hasn't been half as inconvenient as I was expecting. Being here will also let me take part in the project to upgrade the network currently in use in Edith and the surrounding area. Though, at some point, I'd really like to broaden my studies at the Epstein Foundation, ZCF, and Reinford.
Makes sense. Man, our little boy who could only think of protecting his grandmother's home is all ready to take the world by storm. With how grown up you are, you should have just joined up the you should have just joined us in the Springs instead of being shy.
What? Who are you, Aaron?
My bad. I only heard it after it came out of my mouth. That's what she said. Haha. Yeah, compared to the others, it has been long since you moved in. If you're satisfied with the setup you got going on here, I don't see the harm in working from here for a while longer. Plus, you got Paulette to breathe down your neck if your health starts to nodize from researching all night.
You're probably right. It's nice how she always worries. Still, are you sure you aren't gonna need my help after this month? Almada might be out of the picture, but the issue of the Genesis is still ongoing.
I don't know, like, Melchior's still around. Are they, like, really out of the picture?
And there's still a lot we don't know about Mare, the Grendel, or Marduk either. Then there's whatever Yang, Professor Cronkite, is working on with the President.
Got a point. There's a lot going on. So if I need help with it, you gotta stop doing this, man. So if I need help with stuff, I'll be sure to come knocking. That means you come knocking if you need help with stuff, too. I can investigate whatever you want.
I wish I had gotten up for longer.
Even down to the color of Cronkite's underwear.
That's so random. And don't think I didn't notice you patted me on the head.
You've become very red, Katra.
Oh no.
It
Catch a cold?
sucks.
Let me feel.
My temperature is perfectly normal, thank you very much.
Hey now, Van is clearly into women. It just so happens that, like, there's a young boy that's lusting over him as well. Wait, let me rephrase this. Don't worry, this relationship gets weird in the future games. Oh, I kind of got ahead on that because I was curious. And
What do you mean, gets?
I can't say. It gets interesting, I'll say that much.
Not this way.
Oh, okay, I gotta talk to everyone before I leave. I thought I'd be able to explore first. Oh, hold on, let's go back to talk to Fairy. Fairy, you fuck, where are you? I mean, it's sort of surprising that, like, no guy listed over Reen. Like, you'd think there'd at least be one. Wait, was there one?
Yes. World history of this road.
World
in the
history
desert.
and world history again. Damn.
They don't even have subtitles or authors.
It's probably on the spine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah! Agnes gave me the Western one. They're supposed to be the same edition, but there's a bunch of little differences between their contents and viewpoints. It's
Oh.
in comparing them.
What?
Even if there's also lots of stuff I don't
The
really
desert
understand.
one is for the desert people. You know.
Boy, the Central East history must be really interesting. Everyone lived happily, and then oil was discovered, and then got very complicated very fast. Or wait, not oil. Something was discovered in this universe that wasn't oil. It was like it was like another equivalent. Well, ain't you a budding scholar? If you can get your hands on the Far Eastern version, I bet you find all kinds of differences there too.
I was thinking the same thing.
By the way, everything was
So,
not happy.
Owen promised to give me his old copy. You know, before I met you, I barely left the village. Most of my life was spent inside of it. But I
You're a
wasn't kidding when
Jaeger.
she talked about how big the outside world is.
Say that again, Scoops. I didn't catch
She
that.
already left the village. She was part of a core.
Yeah, but she. I guess she only operated in that region. It seemed like she did a lot of
Okay.
traveling.
Right.
Even if I dedicated my entire life to studying, I doubt I could learn all there is to know about it.
Probably, yeah. Listen, I meant what I said earlier, but I probably shouldn't have brought it up out of nowhere the way I did.
No, I totally get where you're coming from. The timing is right. Now that Almada's gone, I feel like I've been able to avenge Ida's death. It sounds like Abi's willing to forgive me for disobeying his orders, too. I also miss Umi, my mom, and my siblings Lana and Kamil, to tell you the truth.
Umi just means ocean in Japanese. I don't know if that's like intentional
Okay.
or just like a weird coincidence.
But I've also gotten used to living in Calvert, and I have a lot of fun at Sunday school. And more than anything else, I'd be really sad to say goodbye to you and everyone here.
Haha. Still, we're not talking about tomorrow or even next week. And even if you go home, it's not like we'll never see each other again. They never saw each other again. If your goal is to become a real warrior, though, then I think the choice is clear.
I guess you're right.
Sea/ocean. No, I mean, I know. It's whatever. Well, you don't have to go down that path if you don't want to. There's plenty of things you could do on off the battlefield. You could even try following a path more like Sylphide's.
You really think I could be like Fee?
Yeah, become a bracer. I'm not pushing you to join the guild or anything, to be clear. Just saying it might be better than you following your brother's footsteps.
Yeah, I think so too. Still, I never even considered becoming a bracer. Is it okay if I think more about it?
Think about it as long as you want. There's no rush, and just be ready to head out in a bit, alright?
Okay.
I think she has to be 16 to be a bracer, if I remember Trails in the Sky correctly.
Okay.
Okay, there's two. Wait, are they above me or below? I can barely tell on this map. Oh, there's one on the roof. Never mind. It's Burger. What is he doing? What's he holding? Oh, it's a cigar. Oh, yeah, jukebox. I didn't even get to see his room, really.
Agnes was like briefly on the edge of the frame out there.
Oh, was she?
Yeah. I did it. I meant Anya's.
I'm glad you posted this image, Blind Date. We're gonna get a Xenoblade 2 remaster or definitive edition in the future. Oh, there she is. Okay, that's why.
Really?
No, I'm just guessing. I'm guessing. We had one for we had one for the first game, but admittedly it's because I was stuck on the Wii, so it's probably more of a excuse to get that off.
Already on the Switch. Okay.
Oh, look who's made himself right at home. Just listening to fucking elevator music, baby.
As you well know, I shouldn't even be alive right now.
I'm gonna die.
I've decided to make the most of this chance, to try things I couldn't even imagine in my previous life, and have found myself rather enjoying them. The magazines you used to read were quite inspirational, if I'm being honest.
Wait, so this is my fault? If his hordes of more respectable students ever found this out, they my head. So Ashlat isn't the uncooperative jackass I was expecting. Blech.
Indeed. He may be a man of few words, but he is an honorable, just, and determined one, capable of seeing the greater picture. Rank-and-file armed monks trust him, so I would be confident in Iscariot's handling of matters, if he were the only one they answer to. However...
I got his boss to worry about, their captain, right? The one all 30,000 members of the Papal Guard and Iscariot answer to. Well, that's a lot of people.
Correct. They took up their post after my retirement, so I've never met them. I believe their identity is considered a top secret, even among the Congregation for Divine Worship, to whom the Papal Guard also answers. I suspect only a small number of people know who they are. Several hundred Iscariot monks, the cardinals of the Congregation for Divine Worship, the commander of the Gralsritter, and the Pope. Whoever they are without a doubt the congregation's wild card.
For what reason would someone like that have to get their right-hand man involved in this? The Genesees? But they're more of a Gralsritter kind of deal.
There's a pope?
I mean, yeah. I don't think we really met them. I don't even know what their name is. It's kind of been like a background figure. Actually, why are you even telling me all this stuff in the first place? I'm already like a magnet for info I don't want to know as it is.
It's far too late to be caring about such things, my young friend. Still, whether they are criminal or legal, your old friends or your assistants, I genuinely believe...
And got called young for
the more
once.
people you know and interact with.
Well, yeah, because this
better.
man is like 69 years old, so you would
It's
hope.
just funny.
Yeah, well, Aaron is the only one that does it, except for times when other characters do it to, like, fuck with him, I guess.
Who we meet shapes who we become. Be these relationships fortunate or foul, we are all the more human because of them. Surely the past 5 years have taught you this.
Well, people's natures just don't change easily, I guess. Having you and Horacio was a huge help, as huge a help as it is having you here now. So I count this relationship among the fortunate ones, at least. So keep sticking around so the younger generation can kick back a bit, yeah? I'd pay you as thanks, but I don't think you'd take the mirror. At least let me get you something even nicer than that jacket you've taken a liking to. Hey, it's a cool jacket. Anyway, we've still got plenty of time left, so I'll go ahead and leave you be. Take it easy, Master.
There are things in life you cannot avert your eyes from, no matter how hard you try. Whether you can realize that fundamental truth is down to you, Van.
Alright, who have we talking to? There's Agnes, but she doesn't seem to be required talking. She's looking at her reflection.
I guess. Is
Oh,
the reflection
guess-
real? Oh shit, it is.
Yeah.
That's a kind of shitty mirror, though.
Yeah, it's probably to make it so that it's easier to... It's probably less intensive to render, my guess. So it's not like one-to-one. That's my own... That'd be my guess as to why it's kind of like cloudy. I mean, it beats like the 7th gen where they would just have broken mirrors everywhere.
Pretty dim.
Alright, oh, we're gonna talk to Paulette and her granddad, or her dad, rather.
Some fucking unpolished aluminum hanging on the wall.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
God. Fuck. God
Listen,
damn.
We got enough of that in the previous stream.
Boy, howdy. Oh, hi, Van. We just wrapped up the breakfast menu for the day. What she said. No more from the morning menu for you. Don't care if you didn't get enough to eat. You lost your chance. I'm fine. I'm a grown-ass adult. I don't need to eat that much. I just dropped by to kill time until I leave for work. Oh, so I just wanted to say I'm so glad you all made it here back safe and sound. I second that. Sometimes you make for noisy neighbors, but lately it's hard to rest easy when things get too quiet. Especially now that I won't be seeing my Cray regular anymore. Well, yeah, because he's, dead from the bomb. Oh yeah, I guess you and that guy from Cray had some history, huh? I'm sorry. Yeah, since he helped with the restaurant stock, we got to know him pretty well. We'll be going to his memorial service, as you can imagine. It's only fair we send him off after everything he did for us. Right, makes sense. Well, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, so things should still be lively around the office. But the source of the issue's gone now, so my assistants might split off soon, I bet. I'll believe it when I see it. It's a little hard to imagine they would. Oh, I was gonna ask earlier, but what about that racer? Did he stop by again? He has. He actually stopped by yesterday. Thanks for asking. That's good, I guess. You alright? I suppose. He enjoyed his meal, at least. What's the verdict? Anything between them or what? What? You don't gotta glare at me like that. Oh, are you talking about Maxim? He's funny in a lame way. Oh boy. He's got his work cut out for him, and before anyone respects him as a father. Good luck, pal. Imagine your kid, your 6-year-old, calling you lame.
Not this way.
Oh, I guess I have to talk to him.
I mean, he is.
I mean, no, I'm not. Yeah, it's just, it's funny still. Alright, now we can talk to. Oh, wait. Oh, he's no longer.
He moved.
Yeah. There's the dog, and now she's watering the flowers. I mean, yeah, he totally deserves it for being like a deadbeat. Oh, to be fair, he didn't know that he had a daughter, but like for being like a womanizer when he was in a relationship with her.
Oh,
Van, is it almost time to go?
It's getting there, but we still got some time. I can't believe how lifelike this guy is. Professor Hamilton, students are something else.
I was told there's more to him sleeping in the sun than just imitating dogs, too. He can turn the sun's rays into orbital energy.
Makes sense. I remember that being one of the areas Professor Hamilton was researching. Still, I know you've gotten real comfy around here over the past few months. But it's almost time to start planning the next school festival, ain't it? Isn't the student council gonna get real busy soon?
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm starting to feel the pressure, to tell you the truth. The end of April still feels like a long ways off now, but I know it'll be here before we know it.
You know, her getup is so strong that I kind of just forget that, like, it's all pink. Like, with a little bit of, like, black. Just pink on pink on pink.
I was able to attend last
It's
year's
a good
festival just
design.
after enrolling.
It's really
And there was
slick,
just
yeah.
so much to see and do over those 3 days. It was hard to believe that the whole event was planned and executed by students alone, even if quite a lot of them did take part.
I was gonna make a joke. We should compile a list of every game that has better designs than Concord, but that would be a fucking massive undertaking. Just as like a joke.
What? Like, yes.
It just like
A list of every game sans Concord.
sans Concord. There's probably games that have like worse designs out there, but we'd have to go digging. It would be like a. That'd be like a goal for someone who's got what game has like an overall worse presentation than Concord.
The other student council members and I are a little worried about that. So you did attend Aramis then? Just like Elaine and Mr. Kincaid.
Yeah. I dropped out not long after becoming a second-year student, though. Elaine and I were in the same year, while Renee was his third year. Man, this could have been a previous game. The second he had the chance, Renee took on being student council president, because of course he did. And because we'd known him for so long, we started helping out with student council work, too. Then Elaine stepped up and took the role of vice president once the former one decided to go abroad for a while. So there you go. That's how the festival came to be under one man's merciless watch.
I see.
And now he's the head of the Glowies.
Of course, after getting to know you so well, I can imagine that whatever you organized for it was anything but typical. I'm sure Elaine was less than impressed with it, while Mr. Kincaid thought it would be funny and thoroughly approved, even though he probably shouldn't have.
It's like you were right there with us. I also remember my first drink at the after party back then too. Man, it was so good. You know how much of a sweet tooth I've got, but not even the bitterness of the alcohol could... Wait. We're drinking at the after party? Oh boy.
I should have
Ah,
known.
whoops.
You were pushing the boundaries of legality even as a teenager.
I was gonna say, wait, is this legal? It's like, nope.
So the festival came to a close, and the student council elections were held in May.
I mean, to be fair, who didn't drink alcohol during prom?
That's when Elaine became the next president. And when you dropped out, I assume.
I'm gonna take that as... Wait.
I don't drink.
Oh, that's right. I mean, you're straight edge. I mean, I don't know if I'd call you straight edge. Are you straight edge?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
there you
also straight.
go. I mean, you make that known every time.
You did it without warning, too. Without so much as a single discussion with anyone beforehand.
Why don't you drink? You just don't like the taste of alcohol?
I don't really feel the need.
Okay.
So, how right am I?
You sure you're not a psychic? It's like you're in my head.
Well, I know the average school year at Aramis, so I just put 2 and 2 together after seeing the way you talk to them.
Excuse me. Oh my god.
That, and these last few months have also done wonders for my personal growth. I used to be this shy little girl who was afraid to leave her comfort zone. Someone who couldn't even speak her mind to the one family member she wished she could the most.
The president of not France.
But now, I feel like a whole new me. I can walk a little further, and I've learned to say what's in my heart.
Honestly,
I have
if your
everyone here to thank for that.
parents like the leader of the country,
But most
that
of
is a
all,
little bit
I have
intimidating.
you to thank for that.
Yeah. That would be kind of like a, oh boy. I thought dividing my high school years was enough of a surprise, but you weren't done, huh? That's right, you're gonna have everyone run around at your beck and call, even more than around.
Oh, stop. I doubt that'll be the case. Though there is one person I wish would pay a bit more attention to me.
Van, I want you to fuck me. What's
Nothing.
up?
I was just thinking that I still have a long road ahead of me.
Van, I want you to skirt the law. I want you to skirt the edges of legality with me right now.
You sure she's not talking about her dad?
No, I think that was meant to be Van. Because he's clearly has a thing for him. So you gotta talk to him a bit on the phone after what happened in Rossion, but that's it? Yeah, so I'm used to that by now. It seems like this year's Revolution Festival is gonna be a big one too, what with the memorial service and more besides. It's no wonder he doesn't have much time to dedicate to me right now. But he did say we could get together after the ceremony's over, thankfully. Really, I guess that's better than nothing, and at least you can still see him. I want you to skirt my legalities. Sorry. Unfortunately, I don't think Judith is an actual romance option. It seems like this game's limited to series to 2 for him, I think, from what I've read. I don't know. That is true. Compared to Elaine, I'm very fortunate.
Yeah, Elaine's dad's in jail. Whoops.
Oh, yeah. Whoops-a-daisy. I mean, he can't get in the way now. I can't even imagine what she must be going through. She's amazing to have been able to do what she did, to make what must have been an excruciating decision, even if it was the right one. I don't think there are many people who could have followed through on that, bracer or otherwise. I hate that the hard times clearly aren't over for her. But if you could just be there for her, I think she would like that very much. I don't mean to put
show her some hard times.
Yeah, I'm gonna show her a lot of hard times. I mean, yeah, I wasn't gonna give her the cold shoulder or anything. I won't make up for what I did 7 years ago, but I'd like to think I can be there for her in some way that others can't. Sounds like she won't be back here for a while, though. She's got a ton left to do in Aracion. What's that look for? Not proactive enough, you think? Oh, don't mind me. I'm sure you knowing you want to comfort her would mean a lot in itself. Really? Okay. Yeah, I can't always please a teenager once they got to that. Still. Ha ha. What is it? Why are you laughing? You lovebirds want to get a room? I didn't know you were all here. Is it already time to leave then? You might want to get your eyes checked if you thought you were seeing hard eyes. Well, I mean, one of them were. Oh, I don't know. Did you hear anything special, Zeros? Rough. Nah, you two, Quattro. You're just making small talk, honest. Also, why do you not make him the ability to talk? He just barks. Wait, Shizuna's a love interest? Well, I'm not getting it from this game. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see how they lay it on in future games. Our futures may still be uncertain, but for now, we can continue to take each day as it comes. That we can, and sorry, I shouldn't have said what I did earlier. Man, our boss is such a little troublemaker. Don't sweat it. They say not being able to read the room comes with old age. You know, one day you're gonna realize I'm still in my prime. It's always the same with you two. Forget it. Let's just see what's on the docket for today. The Revolution Festival's 3 days out, and I wouldn't be surprised if the aftermath of Lana's destruction led to problems too. It's only 10:30 as a lot of us, so I think we can all cover the districts in this part of town by today, right? Right. Then let's get to work. I was gonna say something. Oh, Agnes, Ferry, and Aaron have joined the party, so 2 additional members. We're gonna go with Reset and Judith.
Women
and Aaron.
He's a woman at certain times of day.
He does want to have sex with women all the time. I mean, he does want to have sex with women all the time.
I'm saying he's a cross-dresser.
Stopping by.
Oh. Yeah, but he's also straight.
Oh well.
You said what?
Stopping by.
Why are you disappointed by this?
I'm not disappointed.
You're like, oh well.
That's not disappointment.
This is perfect.
Women.
I thought you were gonna say, I thought you were gonna say
I'm
the
not
Joker
gay.
2.
Quite pleasant.
The Joker 2 is a joke because like a co-joke became real. What
Why did
world
they do that?
Why?
Why is there even a Joker 2?
Refreshing.
Because the
What
first
was
one
the
made
point of that?
because the first movie made $1 billion. That's why.
You look
Christ.
nice and refreshed.
God, remember? Fuck, this is a Red Letter Media joke. It's like jokes are real now. Wait, I thought. Why did I not see it? Oh, I missed it. There it is. Finale. All chests plundered. I don't know. I'm seeing some chest there I can't plunder yet.
Hey,
Well, not they. Specifically, it was the director who seemed to take issue with what people took away from that first movie. So he decided to make a movie that kind of like tore it down, and then no one liked it, and now it's bombing harder than Morbius, which is saying something.
what do I do?
What do I do? Ah! Actually, wait, I didn't buy stuff around here. I don't think there's a lot I can buy.
I barely know anything about either film, so I
you
can't really
know what you
comment
want?
on it.
Tough Guy Chronograph.
What?
No, it's just a gift I can get for someone. Probably for like.
What is it?
it's a-
I hope to
it's a
see
chronograph. I get. Hold on. I can give it to someone. Connections. Oh shit, we got. It's for. Oh, it's for Hermes of all people. A watch boasting awe-inspiring durability might be a good gift for Hermes.
Thanks, Arkride.
Cool.
All right, we have 3 connections and 5, so I guess if we do all the side quests, we could probably. Okay, well, Fee's like, I'm not even taking questions here. Nina. Ooh, I think I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna probably ignore Jack and Hull and go for Fee, Nina, Ren, and Yume. Seems like a. Oh Jesus. Seems like a good pair.
Hopefully we get more points.
I think so. Yeah, we have 3 because usually we're only able to not do 1. We'll have to do all the side quests. More
Let's
than
see what we've
likely.
got.
Problem child. Wait. TV joke. Speaking of TV jokes, my son Curtis has recently started behaving rather violently. I'm concerned he might have made friends with some bad eggs. Damn.
Zora.
Dora the Explorer. Oh my God.
Oh, Zora with a Z.
Oh, whoops. All right. There's one.
From Zelda.
Right. Say, why
Damn.
not take some flowers? Say, why not take some flowers with me?
Oh, lilac ribbon. Sure.
I hope I see you again.
Who's that for? Ren. Nice.
You sure know how to make a girl happy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Here.
Why, hello.
Looking is always free, you know.
Come back for more anytime.
Alrighty. No, I don't even think. Well, I don't. I think I've seen one person. It's just a random guy, random comment that liked it. But I think they were also being like somewhat facetious with it. But yeah, no, this movie, like no one liked it because no one's gonna go watch it. Because like it's a musical and people just fucking hate musicals in general. It's like box office poison. Alright, let's explore somewhere else. Oh my God, we have a lot of places here. Holy moly. Blacklight District. Fucking hell. Let's go Riverside. You know what? Let's go to Station Street first.
Off we go.
No rest for the weary.
One thread for that an hour discuss. Oh no. Can we wait? Estelle Schwarzer. Can we like stop this nonsense?
Thank you for walking into my life.
Why are you even talking about that?
Why are?
Oh yeah, I went to FG and they were doing some stupid shit.
And they were
Oh,
acting unhinged
don't
schizo
say.
posting.
You don't say.
All right.
Dingo's Legacy. My name's Cunning. Cool. Alright, we're gonna do something about Dingo. Wait. Anyway, let me have a look. Pest control at the park. We've received reports that the dangerous monster, Genados nubia, has appeared deep within the forest area of Dirk Memorial Park. I ain't smelling the
Has
usual since I
monsters
think.
in it.
Man, letter reporter friend of yours used to work at Mild, right? The biggest gossip rag in Calvert. I didn't know you were tight with the editor-in-chief. I'm not. Dingo's mentioned him before, but I've never met the guy. He's supposed to be a bit of a headache to deal with, so I've tried to keep it that way, too. SPC. I think what the fuck? SPC is like something else. I really think we should meet him. Perhaps he might be waiting for us already? Walking to the Orbital Cafe shouldn't take us long. Let's go meet with the guy once we have the chance. Oh shit, it's the
Storm
Idols.
Prediction Center.
Lulua and Sayla Mass.
That's a relief.
I guess they're kind of...
Thank you for walking into my life.
Oh my god, Nate, what are you doing? Nate.
Two police.
They approved my request to take the afternoon of the revolution off work. I might actually get to take my girlfriend on a date for once. Oh, okay, good. Don't go anywhere with this. Oh, that'll be nice.
Still a girlfriend?
Yeah, I'm actually kind of shocked. You sure now's the time to talk about it? We'll only do half a day during the Revolution Festival, sure, but today's just a normal duty day. Should you get back to going to the station? Last I heard you talking about going on a date was around the film festival. Don't tell me you've been neglecting her since then. You could be nicer, you know?
Right.
Oh no. Tyrell's girls are too eccentric for me, and the women in the police department just have no cool.
Are you an idiot?
Dating someone outside of the office was the best idea I've ever had, and the offense romance probably would have gone real bad. This guy is the stupidest motherfucker to ever live.
Odd.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's I guess that's the editor-in-chief shit. But wait, I'm not done yet. Oh my god, there's actually so many fucking quests, holy moly. Actually, was there anything I would need to buy here?
I can handle any maintenance. Thanks for being such a good customer.
What'll you have today?
Oh, Orbital Massager. Ooh.
Thanks for coming.
Who's
Sounds
that
nice. I wonder, is this massager a certain shape?
I definitely don't know what it looks like. Device can be used anywhere on the body.
Don't mind if I do.
She's not even gonna question you.
Don't mind if I do.
Don't mind if I do. Damn. Your fucking room's like a water park. Ugh.
Do you have any preferences?
Roast.
Thanks for coming in.
Just starts doing it in front of you.
Damn, that's hot. Wait, yeah.
Off we go.
So I had to like visualize it for a second.
Did you?
Be like, I mean, if she's like spraying everywhere, they're like, that's more like a, oh god. This is kind of excessive at that point. All right, who's in here? Oh, it's Fee and the.
It's like a bit from Metal Gear Awesome.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh jeez, oh god. This is fucking just spraying everywhere. Christ alive.
Well, if it is.
Alright, I'm just like seeing what's in what before I start talking to people. Actually, we can go to Tyrell.
Off we go.
Alright. Oh, what's the movie there? Is that
Man,
oh, it's
standing
Judith in another
behind
movie.
giant woman with a
Giant.
library for a brain.
Thank you for walking into my life.
Rainfall.
We got a pretty good shot of Harry's butt there.
Yeah.
How about
That was not intentional. Rainfall. Wait,
We have merchandise for the movie
okay,
on
that's
sale
just
at the shop.
weird lighting.
Hello. Why
Let's
not
play now. Gloria Dawn Midnight Memories. Did I not see this? Fuck, hold on.
You have to check every time.
Yeah, well, it's been a bit, so I don't know what the movie's exactly I've seen. I think it's in books here. Golden Blood or something. Doesn't seem like a
Hello.
Midnight Memories. Yeah, it didn't seem like I have it. So
Thank you
let's
for
go.
your visit today.
Let's invite.
Screen 2 will
You know what? I want to see what Judith's opinion on movies are, and let's go with
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
Brizat. Why not?
Do it. Yes. There you go.
Let's see what this is. Those chairs do not look very comfortable for movie theaters, I will say. No padding in the back. 3 high schoolers sneak into an old mansion looking to use it as the setting for their independent horror film. Lance is the star actor, Joshua is the cameraman, and Emily is the screenwriter. Each dutifully fulfills their role, and the filming progresses without incident. However, a strange phenomenon
Until there's
occurs
incident.
Alright, it is... Ooh.
For real? Is it just me, or has the lighting been acting up for a bit?
Has it? I don't know. It was working fine this morning. Whoa! The lights went out.
Hey, come on! I can't see a thing! Get those lights back! Ah!
Lance? Huh? Emily? Is that you? Blood? Hey, Emily! Something happened to
Oh.
Joshua?
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Ghosts aren't scary. Fuck you, ghosts.
What is?
Getting your skin peeled off is pretty scary.
That sounds like it hurts more than anything.
I mean, the threat of having that happen is pretty horrifying, and then having it happen probably is horrifying. That was very entertaining. I've never seen a horror film before this. I can understand now why some would go out of their way to subject themselves to such fear. I imagine it becomes addicting. You seem to handle that movie like a trooper, though. Not that I expected anything else from the likes of you. Perhaps, but I certainly still felt my heart race as I was watching it. You have a heart? You know, when you get down to it, there tend to be 2 main kinds of horror movie films. You got the ones that deal in jump scares, and then the ones that prefer to have more encroaching sense of dread. There's the spooky ghosts and the sad horror films. My problem with jump scares is that you never know if you're reacting because you're genuinely scared or you just got caught by surprise. Yeah, I totally get what you mean by that. They're a real cornerstone of the genre, but a lot of movies use them too much as a crutch. I guess what I'm trying to say is, what good is a horror movie if there's no real fear to enjoy? Because fear and surprise aren't the same thing. I'm going to have to talk to the director next time I'm on set. I don't want to be doing the same boring things as other movies. Because I know what genre we'll see here next. Gotta respect how much passion she has for her job, even if it's something of a liability at times. I mean, I don't think they typically cast like big Hollywood movie stars for horror movies. It kind of undermines the film.
Oh.
Oh, look at that. What's it maxed out?
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
Hello, old man. Toki, what the fuck? Alright, let's bounce.
He's token a Toki.
I bet. We got another one. We got 9 movies watched. Tier all bomb. Nice. All gifts given. I missed 21. Damn. I probably wasn't looking hard enough for them. All drivers gain 10 hollow cores maxed. All plugins procured. I'm missing 2. Or, yeah. Anyway. I think we're good here. I guess we can go to Satan.
Let's do this.
Alright, fuck. Let's just start talking to people. Alright, who the hell's in the Satan district? I see 2 people here. Go here. Look around here. What are you selling?
Need something? Please
Nope.
come again.
Oh my god, it's all the Asian people. And Hassan. Nice little party you guys going on, don't mind if I do. Well, if it isn't Aaron and the art card crew, good to know it's Steve all kept well. Huh, never thought I'd see Brace, our Hayaway Elder, and Marduk Security Chief, and the CID had it all banded together like this. Yeah, the 9 makes me a bit on edge, though. Times from both sides of the law tend to not mix well. I assure you, it's much less charged than you make it out to be. We're just exchanging information and confirming agreements. Please pay us no mind. Kasim. Oh, why did I call him Hassan? That's her dad. Fuck. It's Kasim. You look busier than ever, Mr. Al-Fayed. Oh, I haven't seen you since Horacion. We were actually just talking about how you go about cleaning up that mess. Taking care of the Almana remnants, you mean? Yeah, we smoked out pretty much all the hideouts they had left. We're taking our own measures, of course, mostly concerning Almada's trade and supply routes. The more problematic routes routes have been taken care of. Hey, we'll see the rest to the rest. That's just what you were hoping for. We did also uncover some artifacts they had been using. The church is handling those. Well, good to hear that's taken care of. Cool, nice to have that looming over the festival. Nice not to have that looming. In truth, that's why I'm here. The festival has the full support of the Kowloon group this year. That, of course, does lead to some overlap between us and Marduk. I'm here to make sure we don't step on each other's toes, so to speak. I can't tell you much, I'm afraid. Only the general approach HQ is taking. You'll have to wait 3 days for more in-depth negotiations. Smith and Thorndike will be holding a meeting to go over our itinerary. Well, then you're right. Now probably isn't the best time. Can't go jumping the gun. They're discussing all sorts of things from the looks of it. Yeah, nothing to do with us, though. On the contrary, I do have some information you might find useful. We're still tracking down some Almada hideouts that have to take into the underground, along with some of the hate groups they use for their ends. Leftovers, huh? And Melchior's still on the run, too. Can't count them out just yet. He pulls those thugs back up and we'll have Almada 2 on our hands. Yo, we're gonna get a sequel. Hell yeah.
It'll be just like Joker 2.
Oh my god, is Melchior gonna get raped? This is what's gonna happen?
Oh no. Actually, you can't. He wouldn't want that.
I don't know if he'd want that. Maybe he would do the raping, but who would he rape?
Yeah. I mean, whoever, huh?
Man, the possibilities are endless. And he's quite the wild card. We haven't seen any movements from him as of late. But then that means he hasn't been contacting said remnants either. The guild's working on exposing Almada's business ties. We want to pull it out by the roots. Elaine and some S ranks from HQ are in charge of that. Gotcha. How's she doing, out of curiosity? Sorry, can't say for sure. She should be back tomorrow, though. I'm sure she'd appreciate a nice warm welcome when she gets home. Butt out, bucko. Alright, that's enough for this area. Let's go to Blacklight District, where they sell all the... Who the fuck's hanging out here?
All the black lights.
I don't think I've seen you before.
I think they say all the black people. It's like we've got like one black person in this game.
Slavery is still real.
Oh god, they're all here.
I've got some fine wares for sale.
White porcelain teapot. That sounds like an Elaine item.
Best come again.
Oh wait, no, that's a Ren item. What am I saying? Oh wait, what? Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Alright, it's like, what? Can a guy not enjoy tea? God forbid he does anything.
Let's talk if you don't take too long to decide. Come back soon.
Alright.
Let's talk if you don't take too long to decide.
Okay, bye.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
No. Oh, wait. We'll get this for you. Golden Skinner. Skinner! Whoa, this is good, but also very expensive.
We await your next visit.
Don't worry about it.
Oh my god, she's dead.
It's fine.
Alright. Actually, we have 3 people hanging out.
She'll come back up the return chute. It's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna guess it's probably the church people. Oh no, it's, oh wait, yeah, Jack and Haley, we did see them earlier.
This is the...
Water! I need water! I told you to take it easy on the hard stuff while we're here. We're not on our home turf. We can't expect them to make stuff the same here. Oh hey, didn't realize you two were in Edith. Looks like you're having a real fun time. Hey there, good to see you. We've been working like dogs on the broker stuff. Thought we could use a break and now here we are, just having the time of our lives. So what dragged you two all the way here? You on their tail, I take it? Yep. I'm trying to figure out how the underworld's changing now that they're gone, and you can really only do that on the ground. Pretty calm so far, surprisingly. More than I expected. Maybe it's because the CID was so on top of the stragglers. Probably, not that those smug pricks aren't running around the underground suddenly back down. Those drugs, though, those will be sticking around for a while, so it's a lot tougher to get those off the streets. That does make sense. That's unfortunate. Actually, this chat just reminded me of something. I've heard whispers about some 2 big gangsters on the run from the feds now after he did some work for those guys. Word is he's camping out somewhere in the Tyrell district. I don't have anything else to go on. I figured you might want to know. The Tyrell district, huh? Oh, that's a good tip. Appreciate it. Well, have fun, you two. Just try to stay on your feet. Jack, alright?
Right.
I'm telling Bruce Vance I've never seen a Lockport. Oh, he's having a miserable time. Why do you keep drinking? You hate it. I don't know. Too much. This is the biggest
with the watermelon.
This is the biggest cock tease.
She's
want
just
whores.
standing out here.
I'd better see you again.
I want to fuck whores in front of the kids. You can't stop me.
Seriously?
Hey, gorgeous. Why don't you stop and all my stuff is to die for?
Her name is Candy. That's like
See
a
you later.
stripper
Oh yeah.
name.
Yes.
I mean, she's not a stripper, per se. But she is very,
What?
very...
Are you sure?
Well, she's definitely some sort of prostitute. Oh, that's Shizuna. I recognize those feet, for lack of a better... Oh, no. Oh, I think I might know. Got a hunch those fools tried barking up the wrong tree and they paid the price. Hard. I would explain it. Well, I'd say they'd had it coming then. Oh, and Risha's here.
And what's her name? I already don't remember.
Naj, I think.
What the fuck is Shizuna? Why?
Christ. I'm looking at Risha like, that's so insane.
It's a little bit absurd.
They're crazy. Like, they were always big. I always felt they didn't look this like. Ugh.
I think it's the waist. The waist doesn't help.
Yeah, she's got a itty little bitty little waist there. You see, they attempted to make moves on those ladies here, and fucking with Risha. Shoot your shot, kid.
Why are these people here? This doesn't make any sense. Why is the Prince of Risha or whatever in the fucking Blacklight District?
Oh, he's probably just exploring. That'd be my guess. We'll probably get an answer. These women, they're truly forced to be reckoned with. Even yours truly quivers before them. Hey, don't think that's a little mean, Prince? Najee, that's it. Yeah, I was simply performing my duties. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, but that doesn't explain why you were all hanging out. You guys make for one weird posse, however you slice it.
True.
A mutual acquaintance of ours was kind enough to put me in touch with His Highness, so I came down here to meet with them. But then, as fate would have it, she happened to run into us here as well. I'm on a break for once after wrapping up a job. I came into town to unwind until the festival, taking some of the local sights. Anyway, I wandered down here and looking for a little excitement, I guess you could say. And I got everything I bargained for and more. You're looking at her tits. Fuck. Boy, howdy. Okay, I thought she was going to talk about her tits. Because, good lord, someone's got to comment on them. This is too good to be some kind of coincidence. Destiny must have brought us together. What do you say, Yin, Miss Bodyguard? Want to go around? Fucking? Oh, wait, no, fighting. I think I'm good. Oh, that sounds like a delightful proposal. Don't worry about me, Naj. I encourage, nay, implore you to take her up on it. Ah, the things you say sometimes, Your Highness. I suppose I should just be grateful you're not thinking to throw down with her yourself. I didn't mean to leave you all out, Van. You guys are more than welcome to. No, we have this thing called work. Strange, I know. Damn, if I'm getting caught in the crossfire between these two, that ain't the kind of three.
Damn,
Van.
I mean, it'd be kind of cool if it was.
I mean, it was that kind of threesome with Shizuna and Risha. I mean, Shizuna wouldn't be my first option, but I mean, it's up there.
But Risha's there.
Risha definitely would be a first option. You're no fun. Oh well, there's always next time. Just don't burn the whole district down, alright?
Can't really be picky with the second one at that point.
I want to talk to Risha.
She's so cute. I like her hair.
Cute. Yeah, she's got a cute design. She's very KOF.
Borg has no taste. Where the fuck is Borg?
I think it's too late for him because of work. So he's probably not going to be joining us anymore.
Ever?
Barring, I guess for now, yeah. It's like his stuff at work changed, so he's kind of like incapable of doing late night stuff. I guess maybe he'll catch us occasionally, but I don't know. And look at how you ended up here of all places. I did hear you were back home tying up some loose ends, but that's about it. Mm-hmm. My travels actually took me to President Rocksmith, as fate would have it. After what happened the other day, I want to assess the situation for myself. Fair enough. Thanks again for everything you did in Erasion, by the way. We really appreciate it. Like she said, I know you did a lot behind the scenes after we all duked it out back there. That was amazing how you and Hayway were able to keep Almada in check like that. That couldn't have been easy. Oh, no need to thank me. I just did what I could do to help. I may have moved to Crossbell, but Calvert is still my homeland. I wouldn't allow them to defile it. So I'm happy I was able to help however I could. Got it. Things that makes more sense now. I understand that you're currently on leave from Arkansas. Do you plan to return to the troops soon? I do, yes. I'm booked for a handful of events coming up. Once the Revolution Festival is over, I'll be making my way back to Crossbell. I also want to attend the memorial service for the victims of the Cray. I want to see for myself how the country responds. That's fair. Thank you for sharing all that with us. Sounds like you're going to have your hands full once you're back in Crossbell. Hope you're able to take it easy in the meantime. Be a little lazy like our local celebrity. What? Excuse you, have I been acting lazy to you? Huh? That's the plan, just taking it nice and slow while I can.
Well.
Alright, I think that's everyone here. Let me just go to... Okay, you know what, fuck it, let's do a...
Then let's head over.
Let's do some monster hunting.
Monster hunting?
Yeah, let's just kill a monster. Actually, hold on, let me
are you some kind of monster hunter?
we some kind of monster hunter team thing? We'll place you, and this is 5, I think. Alright.
Let's be on our way.
Man, I forgot they made a Monster Hunter. Oh my god. I forgot they made a Monster Hunter movie. The last gasp of Mila Jokovic before she is now completely faded away in obscurity. Let me save first, just in case.
Just in case you're bad.
Just in case I get owned.
Breathe on twice. Reset.
Bomb curtain.
Accessing. Initialize.
Sewage breath. Ew, the sewers.
My move now.
Where did you get the sewage?
Think fast.
You know, from all the sewer he eats.
All you on, yes.
In the park.
Activating drive. Missile down.
Vampire whip. What the
I won't let this chance slip by. Miss Alfayed.
You get over here.
Have some more.
Yes. Activating drive.
Well, we do.
Here's some extra.
Here goes. Get down.
There.
You're gonna get that combo up.
Perfect chance.
Have some more.
Oh fuck.
A chance.
Darn.
Great.
A chance.
Keep doing this.
Activating drive.
Oh, that was not what I wanted to do, but it's all,
Activating
it's all
drive. Missile down.
good. Sewage breath. Darn.
Payback time.
It keeps happening.
He's got so much sewage in his breaths.
It's the end of.
Would you sue for some wedge?
Yeah, great. Hey, how am I picking
Wage.
up-
A chance.
Bio roar, come on.
I won't let this chance slip by. What's close? They're stunned. Ha! Missile down.
A chance!
Oh, okay. He gets that for, well, maybe not for 3.
Flames! Give me. I won't let this chance slip by. What's
A chance!
Fucking dead. Oh, he's paralyzed too, so I can't do shit.
I won't lose. No! No, you won't.
Oh wait, gonna get this for free? Savage impact.
Payback time!
Dead. Or not
Well, this
quite.
sucks. Eat this!
There we go, finally. Easy peasy.
I won't stop here.
Rebirth?
That's all, folks.
Wait a minute, this isn't Final Fantasy?
Mirror deposit.
Oh no.
Oh god. Where are the time
We
oh,
got-
wait, they died in Remake, so no more time
We got-
journeys.
Or gray.
We got more gray, because killing living things is morally ambiguous.
That hits the spot.
Alright, let's go to Old Town.
Heading to the objective.
Speaking of killing living things, there was a spider in here, but I lost it.
Oh, I mean, I leave spiders chill.
Hey,
It was in front of the screen.
Oh, that's a little more annoying.
Hey, it's Zora.
It's Zora. She's got a little hat.
Where are her fins?
I mean, she's probably just hiding them. Please have a seat. I'll get some tea ready in just a minute. You serve tea. Oh, I guess you can serve tea in a coffee mug. That's what the Brits do. I was curious what a Spriggan would be like, you know? But you look just like normal people. I might have seen you around town before. You probably have. Our office is in Old Town. I know some stuff about you and your son. He's studying for high school entrance exams, right? Wow, you weren't kidding. You really do know about us. But you're right. We're hoping he'll be able to get into Aramis Academy, so I've been having him rigorously study every day. His grades were in a bit of a rut for a while, but they have thankfully started improving. Not that I ever doubted him, of course. He's my son, so of course he's capable. If he keeps this up, he will surely nail a spot in the academy at the tippy top of his class. Mom's real passionate about her kid's education. But right as he's starting to show some promise, the situation turns dire. Curtis has been behaving really strange as of late. He's become violent all of a sudden, yelling really loudly, hitting things. And he's never done that before? Never in his life. He's always been a good boy. He must be in some awful company he's acting this way. That's the most logical explanation. I take my off of him for a moment and this happens. That's why I need you. Please figure out what happened to my precious Curtis. So what if he's gotten a little sassy? I'd want to curse myself mute if I was getting choked like this 24/7. Really, I don't think it would hurt to look around a little and make sure he isn't falling in with a bad crowd, just to be safe. What do you think? What, Van? What should we do? I mean, we're gonna help her, for sure. Alright, we'll take the case. Fantastic, thank you so much. If you don't mind me asking, ma'am, where is Curtis right now? He's out buying some reference material. There's a bookstore in the Tyrell district we'd like to shop at. I imagine he's there. Oh, so he's out right now. Perfect. Before we started with anything else, mind if we search his room? I ain't too hot digging through a teenage... What if he's just like jerking it really loud?
Okay.
he's like screaming. Because it hurts.
Sure.
But you...
God.
I mean...
Let's get this party started.
Problem child. He's a problem child because he can't stop masturbating. He does it loud. Oh, this is how he lives. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's books.
Books.
Hey, you. Here you are. This is Curtis's room. Thanks for showing. Alright, let's get this done before the kids back home. At first, they found nothing of note that could possibly explain his violent turn in behavior. The only objects kept hidden were mock exams and failing scores. But a few minutes later, oh, look at that. Did you find something, Van? You bet. Take a look at what I found and tucked away inside the desk drawer. A mint tin. It looks empty. Oh, he's taking drugs. They sell tobacco-flavored mints inside these suckers. You only get them if you're smoking or trying to quit. Oh. You could have been chewing on these instead of lighting one up. They taste like what? might not be the real thing, but only delinquents even think about smoking at his age. I guess he's maybe trying to stop smoking. Oh, my poor Curtis, where did I go wrong with you? I thought I raised you to be such a good boy. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We might be missing something that explains why he had this tin. I know exactly why he had it. It's all my husband's fault. Him and that scandal of his that got him demoted from the Bank of Edith. We were forced to move into Old Town because of that. If I were living in a safer neighborhood, my son wouldn't be straying from the path. My husband was supposed to start working at a subsidiary once he was out of probation. But where do I end up finding him instead? Montmartre. I caught him eating there again without a care in the world while I was out shopping. Absolutely ridiculous. Has he been working this whole time or just pulling the wool over my eyes? I can't trust him anymore, would you? Wow, she just keeps going. Anyway, this tin gives us a good jumping off point. We'll keep sniffing around and see what we can turn up. Pardon my outburst. I'll leave you all to it. I'll be waiting for your reports downstairs. What's the matter, Van? Did you notice something else? Yeah, the tin still thinks. It's faint, but you can still get a whiff if you get real close to it. It smells just like an orbital hookah. Feels like a lifetime ago, but I recognize that smell anywhere. What? Really? And here I thought we were finally done with that bullshit. Oh god, he's vaping. I don't know if I'm more surprised by the orbital hookahs coming back or that the hounds of a nose of yours is picking up the smell. I don't doubt Mr. Arkard's right about it, but the CID and the police were supposed to have confiscated all of them. I don't remember hearing about that stuff coming in tablets. Where did he get something like that? I worry for how his health might be affected. Alright, Chief, what's the plan? Do we go straight to the kid and get him to spill? No, we need to figure out where these things came from in the first place. Right now, this stays... What?
Didn't confiscate the hookahs because they were illegal. Because they were fucking mind controlled.
Yeah, it was like... It was happy smoke that made you go wahoo.
Do you think, like, literally all of them ever had that? That doesn't make any sense.
Admittedly, it seemed like the hookahs were the form to distribute it in the sense of, like, they didn't exist before it, so probably no one has developed, like, a hookah since. That's my only guess. That's my only guess.
I mean, they didn't want to get brainwashed.
The mom said something about her husband eating at Montmartre.
Dare that child eat?
No, it's the husband
let's head over.
Eating like a deadbeat.
How dare that man eat?
Oh wait, it's still in... Oh wait, Montmartre's Bistro. What the fuck am I doing?
Let's do this.
Bistro. He's fucking talking to that hussy Paulette. Hi Paulette, you're very nice.
Can't go wrong with any of them. See you again.
Yeah. Alright, where is he? Oh, he's just there. Roman. For the last time, Roman, I don't want to go fucking bowling. He's got that rotund energy, though. Alright.
Can we talk?
Got a minute? We want to ask something about your son. Wait, what? My son is chewing tobacco my son is chewing on tobacco-flavored mints? I can't believe it. He's never been the brightest at the school, but I didn't think he'd be that stupid. Sir, please calm down. As an aside, do you smoke it all yourself? Goddess, no. Why would I? The smell would only make our clients uncomfortable. And do you have any idea why Curtis would be taking those tablets? Any idea at all? Oh, I know what's going on with him. Boy must be getting lazy, tired of studying for entrance exams, so he must be taking them as a distraction. Well, I mean, it seems like Van is being proven, not Van, Aaron's being proven more and more correct. What an embarrassment. He's getting real spoiled if he thinks he can get away with all of this nonsense. When I was his age, I was so focused on my studies, I didn't even eat or sleep. You're so fat. Just what in Gehenna is Zora doing raising our son for him to turn out like that? That's his problem. I get that he's mad, but he's still the kid's dad. Parents like these kids was gonna start acting strange. He was gonna start acting out sooner or later. Thanks for the info. We'll get out of your hair now. Yeah, your son's your dad. Your husband's a deadbeat. I don't know what to say. Oh wait, hold on. What's this? Oh God, we're going to church. Oh, I forgot. Wait, she's standing in. I forgot about this.
Can we talk?
Sorry to interrupt your class. Can we have a quick chat? We wanted to ask about a kid we've been hired to look into. Name's Curtis. All the times. I guess we can if it really can't wait. Let's go somewhere else.
I mean, it probably could wait a little bit.
She doesn't care. Right, okay. Not gonna lie, I think his parents are making a storm in a teacup. Kid's not gonna turn into some hardened criminal because of this. But to answer your question, I do know who you're talking about. He came to my Tabasco kiosk about an hour ago. He did? Yeah, he asked if I had any tobacco-flavored mints for sale. I told him I don't sell them in that. Even if I did, a kid like him shouldn't go anywhere near them. He got all huffy and started yelling, called me an old hag, which was nice of him. I'm guessing that's sarcastic. Wow, I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. Damn, these kids got balls to say out of your face. What do you do after that? Beats me. My guess is he went looking for some other place he could sucker into selling him those mints. Dude, is that like a thing? Like actual like tobacco flavored mints? It's like supposed to be like chewing tobacco? I don't even know.
Basically.
Dad didn't really tell us anything new about the kid, and we got no info to go on about those mints. Guess it's the last stop. It's the last stops that bookstore his mom mentioned. Alright, let's go. So that was in Tyrell District. Where is it?
Time to depart.
Oh, I didn't buy any books here. I didn't buy anything
welcome.
here. Yellow book cover. Who likes reading? That goes to Agnes, sure.
I'll treasure it.
Yeah.
And
Let me ask you something.
I don't see anyone who looks like they could be Curtis. I'll head up the manager and see what she has to say. Excuse me, does the name Curtis ring a bell by any chance? Explain. They also explain the stark change of personality. Oh wow, poor Curtis. I know he was going through all that. He comes here a lot, so one of my workers and I made a point of looking after him and helping him with his studies. Unfortunately, I couldn't tell you anything about his personal life or those mints you mentioned. That's all news to me too. That's okay. We appreciate you talking to us at all. If you don't mind me asking, you could just tell us about the other worker. I recognize you. You came here a lot. You come here a lot too. You're from Aramis, aren't you? His name is Albert. You probably know him, right? Yes, absolutely. I can't believe I forgot that this is where he works. I didn't even know he had a job. He sure does. He and Curtis seem to get along really well. He would recommend reference books for Curtis to buy and whatnot. Between the two of us, I imagine Albert would know more about him than I do. Fat load of good that'll do unless we can track the nerd down. He knows where he might be? At this hour, he's probably either on campus or somewhere around the Elber district. So what are we waiting for? Let's go find him. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Fingers crossed he doesn't turn out to be dead. Doesn't turn out to be a dead end. Excuse me.
Off we go.
Wait. We were in this area like once. Hold on. How big is this area? Not very, but I'm gonna explore it a little bit. Oh, it's
Hello.
Shino. She's just here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's explore. Wait.
He's
it's
got
a
that food truck.
Madeleine and Francois. Francois is a guy's name. Fuck you. Eve, Apollo. Oh, there's Ren.
Festival time.
Ren, Sasha, and Odette.
Welcome to Andalusia Patisserie. Looking to buy something?
Kingdom. Guys, we found the Kingdom Tart.
The Kingdom Tarts.
The Kingdom Tart
See
is
you
real.
again.
Fucking no more. Wait, what's this page? Holland. Okay, that would have been very funny if they had a different name.
The Door to Dark Chocolate.
Fucking hell. What did Ren have to say? Okay, we've got finals after the festival, and we've got to start planning the school festival after that, too. Wait, we've got finals after the... Oh, okay. Both the student council and my clubs will keep me very busy. I'd finally forgotten about all about exams. Why did you have to remind me? Things will be really hectic for you, huh? Make sure you don't miss the Revolution Festival. We can take great inspiration from it for our own school festival. An excellent idea. I have little experience planning events like these, but I'll endeavor to make sure this tea party is most exquisite. Are we gonna go to this festival? It sounds like we might. If it's open to the public, I guess.
I got very slightly concerned when you said, make sure you don't miss the Revolution Festival. Like, for a brief, half second.
Be like, huh? What's happening now? We're gonna overthrow the government and violent revolution? Damn. When did this? When did this happen? I don't even. Does France even celebrate like the revolution? I don't even know. Is it like a holiday?
Wow. This cathedral isn't as big as the one in Oracion, but it's still pretty massive.
There's no French people in chat, so I don't know.
The interior is also quite beautiful. And
That
it's such a
is
soothing
actually
place to be in.
fortunate for us.
I would just ask that person, but yeah, it's probably like super. Oh, it's late / early.
Not this way.
Wait, who's this person I can talk to?
He's currently busy getting the fuck out of Florida, so.
Oh yeah, he's trying to escape Florida. Wait, why
He
can't
should
they go up
already
there?
be
Not
flying.
this way.
They're probably busy up there. Best to leave them be. Wait, how do I see these people then?
May the goddess protect you.
May the gods protect you indeed. Okay, maybe we'll be able to go here later? I don't know, that seems weird. What's this in here? No. Priest Watson. Doesn't seem like, unless there's like another way to get up there? I don't even know. Does not appear to be, so I guess we'll have to go there later. Oh well. Alfred, what? No, I'm thinking Alvin. Dude, there's a lot of A names in this. Right. There's Albert's.
It is almost over already.
Come on, man. A sausage party's better than being all low. I mean, you put it like that. Extra manpower means extra sex appeal.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
that was formatted well.
I was hoping to have someone show me around the festival. In fact, maybe you would be willing to. For real? You who could have your pick from all the hot babes in school is choosing to go with me. Thanks, man, Julian. I freaking love you. You are utterly incomprehensible. Hey, I need to talk to you about Curtis.
Let me ask you something.
We've cornered him.
Get in the corner. I'm sorry to call you all of a sudden, Albert. It's alright. It seems like it's something you need to be discreet about. Something like that. We're looking into someone right now. Do you know Curtis? Damn it. I knew something was up. He'd been acting strange lately. Maybe unstable is the best word for it. It was very different from his usual self. How long have you known? I don't really want to help you. But I guess I noticed it around late October, early November. He was pretty down in the dumps before that, saying he'd lost motivation, but he then started getting all excited about his studies all of a sudden. Something was off about it. Oh, I see. I don't know where all the enthusiasm came from. He's taking drugs to do good at school. Is it the curse? No, it's drugs. The drugs are called the curse. Thank you for letting us know. Have you heard anything in particular about his friends? As if he was hanging around with a bad crowd? No, not really. Don't look like it anyway. Wait, maybe it's not quite that. I remember someone that looked like him hanging around the back streets in the Tyrell district. Since it was at night and the guy he was talking to looked real shady, I kind of just assumed it couldn't be Curtis. Damn it, maybe that's the guy that. Come on, stop mumbling out with it already. You've been warned at school to watch for a suspicious man that hangs around Tyrell's back streets. He apparently sells tobacco and hard. Yo, he sells tobacco to kids and also other drugs.
Beast.
Yeah, he sells the kids raisins.
Yeah.
He likes those words. I like your words, Magic Man. Next up, Tyrell's back streets.
Then let's head over.
Yeah, what if you went to an elementary school and sold the kids crack?
That doesn't sound very lucrative.
I mean, you go to a really upstate, a really high-end private school, elementary school. The kids are probably they got money on them. Sell it to them. It'd be like funny. Get kids addicted to crack early. They'll be customers for life. There he is. That's gotta be the seller, right? He just looks like it. Only one way to find out. I'll pose as a customer and try to talk to him. Hello, do you have any marijuana? Makes sense to me. Good luck, man. Well, hold on a minute, Chief. We're talking about a guy who deals to kids. He's not gonna want to sell to an old fart like you. You'll never miss an opportunity to remind me that I'm older than you do. But you might have a point. If his client base is students like Curtis, then I sure as hell am out. Oh God, please. Please, I'm gonna send Fairy if I get the chance. No, I agree. I'm not the best with it. It's gonna be Aaron. Okay, fair.
What?
He's like 18, 19. He's like about high school age.
Okay.
I want to pick Fairy. He's like, Fairy, buy drugs now. Yo, dude, have you heard of... I heard you could hook me up with some good shit. That true? Who the hell are you? A good friend of mine told me all about you. Said you got some kick-ass mints that can get you high. Emphasis on the kick. Mind hooking up with me some? I'll pay you whatever you want if that's good. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, man. That lanky-ass school kid fill you in? I'll let you on a secret. The stuff originally came straight from some pharmaceutical company. I hadn't heard of them before, but I guess they got busted by the cops or something like that. They were out on the market for only a hot minute before they were taken off. I just sold the last of my stock to that kid a little while ago. You kidding me? All that talking, you've got nothing to deliver? Way to let a guy down. Hey, trust me, I'd love to have more so I could make even more money. It is what it is. Seems like the kid's developed a real dependence on him, though. I tried telling him what I could just told you, but he got all pissy with me. Told me to give him more before checking what he had like a little baby. Stuff like that's why I freaking hate dealing with addicts like him. They've always got to make everything hard. Bingo, so the kid really did just come through here. Sounds pretty shitty, yeah? What do you do after you threw that temper tantrum? I suggested some other stuff to try, but he wouldn't listen to me. All he wants are those mints, it seems. So I told him to try the Blacklight District. Oh, jeez. You even told him to go... I mean,
you told a child to go to the Blacklight District?
Yeah, that's probably where they sell drugs. Just go there. He doesn't give a shit. He even told him how to get down there for good measure. What, do you think this guy's an upstanding member of society?
I'm not sure if he thinks it would work.
He probably just wants to get him out of his hair. I could definitely see someone down there hawking that stuff in some dark and dingy corner. Is that all you were after, too? Just those mints? I've got plenty of other perfectly good stuff, you know? I'll even give you a free hit. You should try it. Nah, I'm good, man. I'm only interested in those mints, too. Great, thanks for nothing. What a waste of time this was. I think I'm gonna try selling somewhere else today. Seeing here is deader than a stuffed palm. This guy is so casual about committing crimes. Hey, you know. Nice work. Sounds like you got a lot of that dirt. Got a lot out of that dirtbag. I'm just glad we have an idea of where Curtis might be now. I bet we can guess where those mints came from too. Yeah, it probably was a dummy corporation set up by A. Now all we need to do is find the kid and hear his side of the story. Seeing as he's on his way to the Blacklight District, let's focus on dragging him out first. We can question him after that. Let's go.
Time to depart.
Let's go see where this kid's hanging around.
Don't think I've seen you before.
Is that him? You're looking at this woman's crotch.
Uh-huh. Wouldn't you?
I mean, not that woman.
Well...
There's a lot of other places. Hey, you're Maja, right? The herb seller? Tell me you've got the mints I'm looking for. You got some herbs, right? Say, I don't think I recognize you. You look like you came from the surface, the way you're dressed. Hate to break it to you, but I don't stock that garbage. Honestly, you should really quit taking those things if you know what's good for you. Liar, you have those mints. I know it. If I don't get more of those mints, I'm... Bingo. I knew this was where we find our Poindexter. Huh? Jesus Christ, he's being surrounded. What do you want? I could swear I recognize you from somewhere. You're Curtis, right? Clearly something's going on with this kid here. Mind filling me in? Sure, his mom sent out a request for us. They'd been... oh, so they weren't just tobacco mints. Got it. What? I didn't hear anything about that. All I knew was that they were hard to come by. I thought they were ordinary mints that just happened to taste like tobacco. Oh, there's more to them than that. There's more to them than that. Much more. Man, he's probably like being addicted to like fucking opioids or something. I heard they were manufactured by A and that they leaked onto the streets before the cops did their post-Starbad roundup. The CID stamped out their pipeline, so they're not being made anymore. It's only a matter of time before they're off the streets completely. Oh, that's a relief. I get you kids like to rebel against your parents, but hard drugs ain't exactly the gotcha you think they are. It's not about that. I'm not trying to rebel. I need those mints. Why can't you simpletons understand? I need those drugs. It's not worth damaging your body. You really need to stop. You're already showing side effects, bud. That else from there, probably the mint's making you irritable and prone to withdrawal. Like it or not, those things are having an impact on you, and you're only going to get worse the longer you're on them. I know that, for crying out loud. I know they're dangerous, but I have to take them. If I don't have them, I can't study hard enough. And if I can't study, just take caffeine pills like a normal person. Come on. I'll fail my entrance exam, and then I'll just be another stupid kid. Just drink coffee. And I'll just be another stupid kid like all the rest. I don't even want to imagine how my parents would react if that happens. Don't worry, your dad already thinks you're a deadbeat. So you're, you have nothing to worry about there. They'll yell and scream and maybe kick me out of the house. My life's over, isn't it? This poor kid, I feel awful for him. This mint addiction seems to be a symptom of the real problem then. We'll need to address the root cause to solve this case. This poor kid's been driven to a corner. We have to hold his parents accountable. No middle schooler should be stressing like this. It's pretty clear to me that the parents share some of the blame here. I'm gonna need to give him a talking to. I know you're not gonna like this, but I need you to be part of that discussion with us, okay? It's an intervention. If you don't mind me asking, do you know who sold those mints to them in the first place? We do, actually. A blonde guy with a goatee. Seems like he had a habit of slinging his stuff around town. Oh, him. Should have figured. Don't you guys worry. He hasn't been on the streets for long. I'll be sure to remind him of the rules we have here. No, frankly, if he's going around selling drugs to children, he won't be on the streets for long. He should go younger. Thanks, we'd really appreciate it. Saves us the ball ache of having to go find him again.
Okay.
This game really pushes that rated. It's a pain in his balls.
Why though? Why is it a pain in the balls?
I don't know. It's just we're doing a lot of
using your balls for something here.
Now that we're done here, let's swing back around to Bramai's place and fill him in on the details. Maybe he can take a look at Curtis and diagnose his condition too. Dead beat dead.
Yep.
He's gonna take the sorely needed meds.
I mean, untake them.
Okay, now that everyone's here, we can get started. What did you find? Was I right? Has Curtis made some bad friends? I'm sure it's just a typical rebellious teen phase. Let's go over what we found, and then we can take things from there. You developed the dependency. This is all so much to take in. I feel so dizzy simply thinking about it. To think my own son would be taking prescription I don't think they were prescription drugs. They're pretty much, very much not that. He's even worse than I could have imagined. I'm very disappointed in you. Is this the thanks I get after supporting you in your studies unconditionally? What do you have to say for yourself, young man? Keep it down, will you, or do you want the neighbors to hear you? As for you, did you forget that your father just started working again? I don't have time for this nonsense, and yet here you... Jesus Christ, this kid. What's this? What? Why is this image so tiny? Why is this the tiniest image ever made?
Why do you keep doing this?
I practically had to beg for some time off work to come of this conversation with you. Are you even aware of what I'm going through? I'm sorry. I'm honestly surprised at the total lack of shame here. So am I. Are you actually sorry for what you've put us through, young man? I trust the police aren't going to get involved at this point. The last thing I need is for my son to get arrested now that will finally get me fired. No, you two got it all wrong. He's not the one that should be ashamed. It's you two. You should be mortified. Okay, what's this?
Oh no! Jeez. He's really depressed.
Wait, what version of this? Yeah, wait, this looks... Is this a sequel? Yeah, it looks like 2. Just some of the UI elements look a little crisper. She's floating. She's just doing like that. She's just doing the sitting exercise. Guilty? What should I even feel guilty for? Don't try to change the subject. Curtis is the one that's acting like a delinquent. This isn't about us. On the contrary, this is all about you folks. What did you forget already? You asked us to figure out why your kid changed. We're serving you this answer on a silver platter. Curtis was hitting a dead end with his studies and felt like he was being driven into a corner. That may be true, but I fail to see what that has to do with either of us. Since you're not getting it, I'll spell it out for you. Your son didn't fall in with a background and change because of some damned mince. It's all his parents' fault, a neglectful pair that failed to notice what he was going through. Or maybe he just didn't want to. I knew I wouldn't like where this conversation was headed. Where did I fail as a father, huh? Have you two ever stopped to think about how Curtis feels? I don't know everything about your family, but it looks like you only worry about what you want from him, and not what he wants. And who are you thinking can tell us how to run our family? They're all the fans are like just why? Also, Curtis could get into a prestigious school. His future would be set. Exactly. Do you know how much money I spent on his textbooks and mock tests? I've done all that despite my work situation. This conversation is getting nowhere and fast. I've known they wouldn't listen. I feel wrong bailing out and leaving the kid out to dry, though. Not really my style, but I guess it's time for a little marriage kit. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
What? Okay. I seek counseling. Maybe this is like a right answer, wrong answer thing.
No, they wouldn't present it like this. They usually like just have the drop down. Holy moly.
But that's like... How could that possibly be the right answer?
Yeah, just get a fucking divorce. Stupid bitch. That's so fucking funny. Alright. You circle, you should kill yourselves now.
Ugh. Very predictable.
Ah, yes, the classic get a divorce now, idiot. Alright, gonna close the poll in 3, 2, 1. Get a fucking divorce, bitch.
This will
Maybe
go
a little
well.
Shock therapy's in order. Let's see. Oh, okay, it's not actually
Really?
telling them to get a
Okay.
divorce. That makes a little more sense. Don't know if this is the best time to bring it up, but from where I'm sitting, I think things look kind of hopeless for this family. If this is how things will keep on going between you two, the one that's gonna come out losing the most is your son. I'll be frank, at this point everyone might be better off if you got divorced. What? No, I don't want mom and dad to get a divorce because of me. That's gonna go too far. Right, mom? Dad? I won't deny our home life isn't exactly happy. Tell us the truth, son. You're fed up with me and your mother, aren't you? I didn't mean for things to turn out this way. I thought that even if I took hard work, it would be smooth sailing after Curse made into Aramis, that his future would be set. But the more I think about it, I was just forcing him to do what I want and what would make me happy, not him.
What the fuck, it worked.
Wait, it's my fault too. I left your mother alone to deal with everything. But are they actually thinking about it, though? I didn't realize that you felt so trapped, son. No, that's not it. I didn't even make the effort to understand how you felt. I failed as your father. Dad, so it'll be. You gonna give up? Cut your marriage loose? No, I don't want... Okay, phew. Yes, we've not seen each other eye to eye for a while, but that's no reason to throw it all away. We've come so far as a family. Not sure it's been a while. But I'm not ready to throw it in the towel either. Okay, I thought this was gonna get really fucking depressing real fast. I want to make amends, even if I still have a lot to think about. And my family, after all, I think it's time for us to sit down and talk and figure out where we went wrong and how to fix things. Yes, I think that's what we need. Okay, phew, glad things have... Man, what if, like, what you said actually caused him the divorce? He'd be, like, to blame for this. He had me on the edge of my seat.
Maybe it would have been for the best,
I mean, yeah, I mean, to be fair, yeah.
Oh my god.
What?
I just found the worst image. Hold on.
Oh, share. Don't worry about the whole drug deal. We'll take care of it discreetly so it doesn't become public. We'll get out of here now. Good luck, y'all.
That's all, folks.
We did it.
It's actually not that bad, but...
Oh, we got chaos! We got a little bit of chaos for suggesting divorce, baby. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, why is this... What the flip? What the fuck? What the skibbity? Skibbity gat?
Hey,
Shut up.
What's up, my skibbities?
Time to depart.
I still have 230 pages of Teto to go through.
Oh, pages. It's not even images. Holy fuck. Skibbity doesn't mean anything. It's like an in-between word. Anyway, hey. Hi guys, it's Sarah and Shahina. I see Sylphie's with you too. Nice to see you. It's been a while. What brings you here? Wait, Sarah, Shahina, Sylphie. The 3 S's. We bumped into each other in town. I'm showing them around now. We have a guest role in Director Gotti's new film, so we were invited to come here. You'll be in Director Gotti's next film. Congratulations! Be careful with the perv. Don't let him goad you into doing some skeevy scene or event. Don't worry, Nina and I are keeping an eye on him to make sure you won't try anything funny. Oh, that director.
I don't think he ever overstepped any lines before.
No,
okay.
Admittedly he doesn't. Admittedly, he's never like actually done anything with the actors. He just kind of has like, I want you to take off your pants for the camera. You know, he keeps it professional. He's a professional pervert.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that. Actually, we were on our way to your office to say hi, Van. You got ahead of us there. Huh, if you have the time, feel free to stop by for a visit anytime. I'm free during this day. We'll be staying until the Revolution Festival, so I'm sure we'll have a chance to visit. We'll break out a reserve of special snacks for you. You mean my reserve, the ones I save for myself? Oh, you were saving those? Whoops, I ate all of them already. Son of a...
Fenestrate him.
Jesus Christ. Special treats. Yes, special. Now then. Hello, lady. Natalie.
Well, if it isn't Van. What are you in the mood for?
No. You don't have anything for me.
Aw, you're leaving all...
Working hard as usual, I see. The incident with A is still making waves. All my sources are all still abuzz talking about it. Got any juicy info you wouldn't mind sharing? Of course I do. There's still some of A's gangsters out and about. It's quite concerning knowing we have some stragglers laying low in the capital. Yeah, it worries me too. Not worth the time. Should still keep an eye out just in case we come across any information regarding their whereabouts. As long as it doesn't get in the way of everything else we're doing. Sounds good to me. Oh, that was easy. Alright, I guess the last thing to do is the west.
Let's do this.
For Dingo. We're gonna do it for Dingo, baby.
Boy, I wonder what's gonna happen in the plot.
Good grief.
Melchior returns. Somehow Melchior returned.
Well, I mean, he's not dead.
Oh, you know. Butler Markley and Olivia. really did come. Not that I didn't trust Dingo at all. Name's Van Arkwright. I think you're Meld's editor-in-chief? Yep, that's me. Me and Dingo go about 7 years. You told me a lot about you. Sounds like you're real busy over in Erasion, too. No clue what you're on about. I thought there would be no reports about us being involved with it. I won't. The authorities are keeping it a secret. Dude's probably just saying that to get under our skin. Well, whatever. It's not getting an article, so I'm not interested. I called you here for one of those 4 Spriggans of yours. Nothing more, nothing less. The gist of it is that I want you to help me look for Dingo's notebook. You might have just brought it with him and, you know, got fucking incinerated by the nuclear blast. What's this about? You suspect he had a notebook containing information he gathered as a reporter, or more like as an information dealer? Both, actually. I first heard about it a few weeks ago, just before he headed off to Cray. I could tell he was chasing the dangerous scoop of some kind. The scoop's not that dangerous. So I jokingly asked if he had a... So I jokingly asked if he had a will ready yet. Oh. And look at us now. It didn't really occur to me, not even for a second, that this would happen to him just 4 days later. He laughed at the time and said one thing to me. The closest thing I have to a will is my notebook. I've left it with a trusted source, so if anything happens to me, send out a Forspriggan about it. Wait a second. So this is a third memento of his on top of the video and camera. We don't have that notebook ourselves, though. Sorry if that's what you were hoping for. Oh, I never thought you did, but I suspect you're the only one who can track it down. Dingo seemed to trust you more than anyone, so I suspect that's the way he wanted to play it out, too. Authorities have got everything that happened in Cray down on lock, and Almada are dead and gone. Well, barring Melchior. So I can't imagine if it'd have anything worth writing an article about it to begin with, which means it's not worth my while hunting down. But I just can't go and ignore his words about it. So here we are. I'll put the money for you to find this thing. My last gift to him. So what's it gonna be, Spriggan? You gotta go find Dingo's notebook or not? Correct. It's morally gray.
Okay.
Let's do it. Well, take the job. You got anything else you want to share? Maybe he said something about his trusted source of his, for example. Yeah, I remember telling that that was nowhere near enough info to find the thing myself. Only hint he gave me was that it's with people who know about as much about my past as you do. There's a couple people I could think of. Way to pique my interest. I wonder what Dingo's past was like. I've only heard bits of it myself. How much do you know? Even less than you do, I suspect. Ren, maybe? That's the only person I could think of. I know he used to live in Messeldam.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. It's like either Ren or Elaine. Well, Elaine's not here, so we can't ask her. I know he used to live in Messeldam before ending up in the capital 7 years ago. That's about it. Wait, didn't Dantes act like he knew him? Wait.
It's been some time since we last met, Dingo Brad. Though we did cross paths in Tharbad, albeit briefly.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that combo.
If we exclude that little encounter, I haven't seen you since your days as a mere informant in Messeldam.
Yeah, and you were still Enrique's second in command back then.
Saying the two of them knew each other at length beforehand would be a fair assumption. Alright, well, wait, that was in the recording? Yeah, that would have been in the recording. Good luck.
That's
anyway.
Fucking stupid.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked he recorded that. I'll wire you the money if you do. I mean, he probably just like turned on his camera or whatever, and it's recorded. So what's the plan here? We don't exactly have a load of info to go off of. Only clue we have is that someone knows as much about Dingo as that guy does. That rules out Jack and Bermotti and Van, obviously. Oh, and Ren. Oh, never mind. Yeah, any information dealer is probably out of any question here, and so is anyone with as many connections as Ren has. People like Nina and I know even less than that editor-in-chief does. Dingo's a very private person, and it went both ways. Wait, couldn't be Marielle, right? No.
No, she doesn't really know anything about him.
No, that's right. That's just how Dingo was. Jack, Bermotti, and I tried not to pry into his path either, mind you. But something must have happened between Dingo and Dantes while he was still in Messeldam. He left the city after whatever that was, ending up in the capital and becoming a reporter right after. Don't know any details, but I imagine we'll get out of this knowing a whole lot more than we came in with. We're gonna be unearthing what he tried to bury this whole time, all the burdens he carried by himself. You don't look like you're back You're about to back down, though. Ha! No way. A job's a job, and I'm nothing if I can't see this kind of shit through. But anyway, I can think of at least one person who'd fit the bill for this job that won't be a pain in the ass to meet up with. Oh? It's not an information dealer, mind you, but she was close to What?
Really?
Mariel?
Really?
Yeah, let's head on over to Tyrell Times. Don't think a meeting with her will be all that hard to get as long as she's not out of the office. They were like professional rivals, but like... Oh, damn it, that bastard up and left us with the bill. Owned. Gotta be pretty sly if you're gonna be running the biggest gossip rag in the country. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I thought they didn't know each other that much, but maybe I got the wrong impression? I guess we'll find out. Who else the fuck else can we talk to in this area?
So convenient nowadays.
Yeah, who the heck is in here?
Revolution Festival merchandise is
I'm proud of all my wares.
Honey glazed pretzels. I mind if I do.
It's been
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, that sounds great, actually. I could go for some chocolate-covered pretzels, actually, just like in general.
It was honey glazed, though.
Those would be. I mean, those are good too.
We await your next visit.
I prefer chocolate-covered, personally. Who the fuck's up here?
I'm
That's
imagining it's
Shinyon.
more like soft pretzel.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, there he is. Well, look at this. I haven't seen you all since you were in Tharbad. We weren't expecting to run to you here either, Director. I see Judith is with you. Things just kind of worked out like that. How come you're with Lieutenant Kayla? Government asked yours truly to help with the ceremony's production. Makes sense. You did a good job with the film festival planning, catastrophes notwithstanding. Don't act like you didn't help out. Oh, there. I could do without a do-over from the last festival. Please don't jinx it. I wouldn't worry so much. You're more than aware of the fact that we're finally rid of A. The odds of anything major happening are low at best. I mean... It's not improbable
Obviously, it's going to happen during then.
It could happen after it, to be fair. Like in
We're
Cold Steel.
we're setting up red flags. Although, actually, in previous games, they have done the whole, hey, let's celebrate before the final boss thing.
I mean, Cold Steel literally had that happen, where like everything was fine, and then like, oh yeah, the fucking Guerrilla Fortress got exploded. You here to discuss unit placement, then? That's right. The meeting's with us more than anything. Oh, there she is. Yeah. It's Esmeralda. It's good to see you again, too. We're helping it set up all the equipment for the ceremony. Oh yeah, y'all are showing off some new stuff, right? Must be pretty busy, then. Turning in work more like this isn't even my specialty, but here I am, slaving away. But your sympathy does soothe the pain, Van. You don't mind if I call you Van, right? Of course. What else would you call him? Arkride, I guess?
Arkride.
Mr. Arkride? Good. You can call me Essie, just like... that nickname is still not funny. It's still not funny. That I'm gonna pass on. She gets real casual real quick. Oh god, he's got that Essie fever.
God.
Well, she is very cute though. He'll be at the ceremony, but not much else. He's got his hands more than full with another project right now. Professor Hamilton will be there here too. Esmeralda, Kayla, mind hearing me? Uh-oh. Oh no. What about... You two are bursting at the seams with sex appeal. That's the pizzazz to you. It's everything I could have hoped for and more. What do you say we chase new heights of sexiness to get... I am far too busy to even consider the proposition. That's not a field I have much interest in, I'm afraid. What? Is Judith all I have left? Hey, I don't remember agreeing to your nonsense. Same as always. Damn, we got denied. What are you selling?
What'll you have today?
I mean, he got denied.
Thanks for coming.
Well, we could have seen them be sexy together. Hello, small Chinese girl.
I mean, we're not in the Middle East anymore.
All right, let's go to Tyrell.
Central East, I should say.
Correct. The best kind. The best. You're technically correct.
Although, actually, if we're going by analogs, they should be more conservative over there.
I Suppose, yeah. It's not one-to-one. You see, there's a new movie,
There's a new movie!
There's Marielle. There she is.
We're going on this weird lead.
Yeah, without you, Dad, we would have been able to get all those kids on the airship. I noticed you've been keeping busy lately. Yeah, oh god. And all worth it in the end. I feel like I'm making a big difference. Good for you. Now Dingo's got one less thing to worry about up there. I sure hope so. If I'm that closer to becoming this sort of reporter he was, I'll take it. Okay, I guess we have to get that combo out of the way first. Oh, hey guys, good to see you again. Need something with the paper? Not this time. We came here to talk to you, Marielle. I'll give it to you two straight. We're working on a 4SPG involving Dingo and need your help. What, you are? What sort of request is it? Please tell me. To put it simply, you talked to Mel's editor-in-chief, Mr. Cunning. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, cunning is a word, but we're in special company, and so our brains go in different directions.
Special company, he says.
Dingo told me about him before, but I've never had the chance to meet him in person. He said he wants you to find Dingo's notebook? That's right. Do you remember Dingo ever talked to you about that thing by any chance? Doesn't have to be anything direct or explicit. Anything you happen to remember him saying will help. Actually, we didn't just talk about it before. Oh. I've seen that notebook with my own eyes. Say what? How did that happen? As I'm sure you all noticed, when he was alive, I tended to barge in on him while he was trying to work and stuff. One day while we were having lunch, I was asking for advice on how to interview people, and he was writing stuff in his black leather notebook. I asked him what it was since I was curious. He told me it's where he jots his info down, both for his reporting work and his info broker stuff. That definitely sounds like what we're after. If nothing else, at least we can now confirm that it's real. I got a little whiny and tried to get him to show me his notes, but of course he refused. When I got huffy about it, he kind of laughed and patted me on the head. I still remember exactly what he said. Who knows, maybe you'll get a peek at them one of these days. Although if I play my cards right, you shouldn't ever have to. Oh wow. Must have already been preparing for what might happen to him in that case. If that's the way he was talking, then we can probably rule out him taking the notebook with him to Cray. The CID also apparently swept through his place and couldn't find any real material of note that he left out there either. He had to have either given to someone else to hang on to or stash it somewhere for safekeeping. Which brings me to my next question. Can you think of anywhere he would have left the notebook with, or anyone who might know where it would be? Again, it's okay if you don't know anything definitive, and any leads you might have would be great. Just to be clear, I don't mean any other brokers like Bermotti. I'm talking about other sorts of acquaintances he had. Right, of course. Let me think. Based on what Mr. Cunning told me, Wait, could he have... You think of something? Maybe. I could be completely wrong, but I can't rule it out either. Basically, when Dingo was alive, he would sometimes cover the adult industry for Mel magazine. He did? That's interesting. I guess that comes with being a tabloid reporter. What's the adult industry? Doesn't every industry have a... Oh, Fairy. Oh, poor...
We have to do this every time.
Poor, stupid Fairy. She doesn't know these things. It's code for
we don't
grown-up
have to make her say something every time.
It's code for grown-up stuff. Certainly more grown-up than this wannabe protege here, that's for sure. Grr. Anyway, one time I confronted him about it. Oh. Do you really have to cover such sexual stuff in your articles? If readers demand it, it's our job as reporters to give them what they want, plain and simple. Plus, it's a way to get information that can help shut down some of the nasty illegal places run by the Mafia. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. Say, out of curiosity, do you ever visit those sort of places yourself? Huh? Only when I need to for work. Lately, I've been too busy to go to any places like that myself, so I had to lean on my old contacts a lot to get what I need. Not exactly ideal when my job is supposed to be to report on things I see myself, but it is what it is. Fair enough, I guess. You sure you won't hear me complaining about you? Complaining about what? Nothing at all. Anyway, who's this contact you mentioned? Her? She's a woman who operates underground. Runs a handful of outlets. Pretty talented, all things considered. Your contact is a woman? Yeah, why does that matter? You You gotta introduce me to her. It'll help me write better news articles. Yeah. God, you want him bad. Unfortunately, Dingo said it was too soon for me to be going to a place like that, and that was that. Looking back on it, there's only one part of town he could have meant when he said she worked underground, huh? Yeah, I think the one goes without saying. Not only that, I think I just might know the woman he's talking about. Never would have guessed those two had any history. It just goes to show it's a small world we live in. Is it the owner of the whorehouse for whores? Does that mean we're going to the Blacklight District? Yep, who knows if we'll turn anything up down there, but it's worth a shot.
Hey, you guys? I want to go with you. Could I, please?
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it gets kind of dangerous in the Blacklight District. I already know how dangerous it can be, believe me. But we're talking about Dingo notes here. What's inside that matters to me too, you know?
Who knows? Maybe you'll get a peek at them one of these days. Although if I play my cards right, you should never have to.
That wasn't voiced before. That wasn't even a flashback before.
No, it's just, you know, for the benefit of the audience again. 1, you'll stay behind us down there, no running ahead. And 2, you'll carry your own weight and help us out too. Deal? Deal. Thanks, Van. I promise you won't regret this. Alright, time to go to the whores.
You would later regret this request.
Heading to the objective.
She's gonna see all the whores in Blacklight. Alright, let's make a save here. I just want to make sure that I don't get locked out of my support convos.
I think I've seen you before.
Alright. Girl, paprika, whore, child. It's baby Yoda. It's baby Yota.
Hey, mister. What'll you have today?
Oh, we got penne pasta here. RF bikers rented.
Thanks for coming.
Pasta's pretty good. Why would you go to the Blacklight District to buy pasta?
Thanks.
You bought a recipe book for it. I don't know because I just had it.
Thanks, Arkwright.
Is it like dangerous pasta?
I don't know. It's penis pasta.
Contraband pasta?
Oh wait, never mind.
Have they outlawed Italians?
We could well, Bramati's around, so no. Oh wait, I forgot. It's not here. Oh, Risha's still there. I forgot. Gah. I like the theme of the Blacklight District. It's got a nice little lilting guitar.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I like it.
Welcome to Whore Island.
Let me ask you something.
Oh, it's you. You know, I thought I knew you well, but I had no idea you and Dingo went so far back. Level with me here. You're the one helping him investigate Almada's illegal adult business, weren't you? Yeah, that's right. We must have worked together for, a decade. How old are you, lady? You both have to keep it on the down low in order to operate freely, though. He and I had known each other since we were both up in Messeldam. That long, huh? Guess that makes sense. If you don't mind me asking, how did the two of you, meet? Oh, it wasn't anything special. He was a newly minted dental broker, and I was your common Oh, whoa. I didn't think they would just say it. That was your common whore, making ends meet on the streets. We had a nice little thing going. He'd buy information I coaxed from I coaxed from my clients, and I'd do him some favors in kind. With his cock. Anyway, he scratched my back, I scratched his. Huh, this is all news to me. Can we assume that Dingo hadn't started doing any reporting work back then? More or less, I will say, for an errand boy working underground, he had a certain naivete to him back then, maybe because he was still so young. I had an acquaintance who worked at a local paper. I remember he was pretty intrigued about that side of things. I also mentioned it was 8 years ago when I made the move to Edith and set up shop down here. Before I left, he gave up some top secret information as a parting gift. His intel and his connections have been a huge help to me. Leave to the lady killer their schmooze his way into the underground. He really helped a lot of people while he was alive, didn't he? That he did. Indeed. Later on, after everything went down in Messeldam, that's when he ended up drifting into town. Personally, I was happy to see him make a clean break and get into a better line of work with better people. You never know what life what life has in store for you. Maybe the gods took a liking to him and threw him a bone. Maybe so, yeah. Sorry to interject, but what happened to him in Missile Dam? I didn't know anything about that. I wish I could tell you, honey. That's not really my place to say. That all happened after I left, so I only heard things through the grapevine. But I won't leave you empty-handed. If you're looking for his notebook, I've got some information I'd be happy to share.
We even mentioned that?
Did we? That's a good question. Probably they did. We have a lot of combo though. Hold on.
Whoops.
She might have been able to infer why we were here, to be fair. Just to clarify, we're looking for the it's literally the next line. You've seen it before, I take it? Sure have. He'd been looking for a place to stash it away. I offered to hold it onto him myself, but he turned me down. Can't blame him for being so cautious when he was going up against Almada. But I did hear him mutter about asking someone for help on his way out of town for a piece. Now, 3 days before everything went down in Cray, for reference. Holy cow, what timing! Actually, now that she mentioned it, how did Dingo go to get to Cray? Do you have any ideas, Van? He had this tiny-ass car, but he never drove it all that much. He was always paranoid of people following him. Usually he took a train or a bus when he had to go out to the sticks. Probably flew a bit from time to time, too. I don't know what he did here. Saying we're talking about a guy who knew all their tricks by that point. He might as well have just been moving randomly. Sure as hell wouldn't take something as obvious as public transit, not when Almada had eyes everywhere. Exactly, I think we can rule out his own car, too. That would have carried its own risks. Thinking realistically, he probably would have rented, hitched, taken a riding on the orbital bike. Could have hitchhiked, I guess? It feels like it'd be not as easy to track. I don't know. I'll go with this. You know, ridiculous as it sounds, he probably could have gone all the way out of the countryside on the back of a truck. If Almada found him, they very well could have snuffed out the driver in the crossfire. Just don't see Dingo take it. Oh, Jesus, I don't even know. A cab? Or bike? Oh, Jesus, I don't even know. Rented a car? Oh, God, I just guessed all of them wrong. So he just took a taxi.
We didn't let it.
I did it. Would taxi be low profile? I don't even know. Oh, I guess they don't stick out. You might be on to something, Van. Taxis are pretty commonplace, especially for people heading out of town. There's no way Almada could have been monitoring every single taxi running on the other. So let's say he did take a taxi. What kind would he have taken? Probably one of those independent ones instead of a company taxi, right? That's an excellent point. Hiring a self-employed driver. Wait a minute. Sounds like you guys have your next lead. I have no idea who the driver could be, unfortunately. Maybe it was one of his friends. My guess is he had a driver he hired on the regular, someone he could trust. Not ring any bells for you, sweetheart? You know something? It actually does. I remember Dingo would sometimes hail a taxi to get to a reporting site. He mostly took one that had this black and yellow checkered pattern around the bottom. The driver was an eccentric guy too. God, this guy. Oh wow, that's a really good info. Glad you were able to remember that. You said it. We'll have to look into that once we're down here. Anyway, thanks for the chat, mistress. I'll pay you back sometime. Yes, thank you so much. You have no idea how grateful I am. Oh, don't mention it. I Dingo that much. That said, you can always repay me by coming back here to play, you know? Don't forget that. But yeah, Dingo would tell me stories about you two sometimes. The punk-ass Spriggan and the newbie reporter he had befriended. I do hope you're able to track down his notebook. If there's anyone out there he'd want to inherit it, I have to imagine it'd be you two. Thank you. We'll do our best. A taxi with a black and yellow checkered pattern. I know exactly which one that is. Had no idea Dingo was a regular in it. I see that car out by
It's like a generic taxi design.
I guess it's not in this case? I mean, for us, but I guess... Yeah, it's...
Go, go, go!
We got the only taxi from real life New York.
Oh my god, I was gonna cross the street.
It's way over there.
God, I gotta fucking go over the fucking bridge. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Fucking piece of shit. Oh, look, it's Curtis. Oh, it's Alan, who looks exactly like Curtis.
Don't worry about it.
Actually, he doesn't look exactly like him, but he looks close enough. Yeah, it just says taxi. Let's sniff out the driver. He's sniffing out coke, I bet. Oh, he's on break.
Gonna eat something?
It's Giordano.
Can we talk?
Oh, well, if it isn't Big Boy with a cute girl hugging his arm. Which one? Never thought you'd ask me about that name and notebook. Wonders never cease, huh? Looks like we found our guy. So where does your scratching dingo's back every now and then? Yep, I may not look it, but I used to run all over the Republic taking odd jobs on the down low. I was on this smuggling run once, and bam, I bumped it right into him. That's how we met. That must have been, 10 years ago? Dingo would have been around 20, I think. Alright. Wait. Dingo's in his 30s? Shit. Or was, because he's dead. So do you know how he got tangled up with Almada back then, too? Oh, my boy, do I ever. That was what led him to ask for me to help out of the that was what led him to ask me for help out of the city that day. I snuck him out just like that. He hopped on a bus for Cray, and that was the last I saw of him. In retrospect, I shouldn't have done it. I should have let his dumbass do that. It wasn't your fault, Giordano. Don't beat yourself over it. You weren't the one who killed him. It was Almada. Not even. Dante's owned that, the shitheel. You're right. Yeah, I heard he got what he was coming to him at the old capital. I bet Dingo's laughing up there. I'm happy karma came around for that bastard. I hope it makes him feel better. He really regretted being the guy's broker in his past. Dantes really wasn't the same guy once he took over. So that's his background. Yeah, I think I figured that much out. Not trying to justify him, but Dantes used to have a good rep in the streets. He had a code and he stuck to it, and that let people trust him. No wonder he ended up so popular with how much everybody hated the head honcho before him. He got Dingo hook, line, and sinker. Dingo wasn't his informant, fed him the info he needed to bring the old guy down, and now instead, we have this monster he built. A monster, huh? That does fit him well. I'm not too privy to what happened beyond that, so I don't want to speculate. So you're looking for Dingo's old notebook, and you think I've got it? Bingo. No, Dingo. You idiot. Please, may I have it, please? Ugh, fuck. Shit. Well, I'd love to give it to you, but I'm afraid I can't. Why not? Is there something you wanted done first? What, pretty boy say it was for your eyes only? Well, he told me to keep an eye out for the Spriggan guy and a newbie reporter. If anything happened to him, he wanted me to give this here key to whichever of you two I bump into first. I get the coin lock. They have coin lockers? Okay. Japan. When it's not Japan. So what is this key for? Looks like a key to a station coin locker, like you'd see around the subway. Spot on. He said he stashed it in the easiest locker you could find. Not sure what he meant by that, though. I have no idea which station it's at. Got it. Easiest locker you could find. Where would that be? Well, that about gives it away. Oh, could it be the one by Van's office? Probably. Let's head on back and take a look. Thanks a bunch, Giordano. Maybe I'll make it up to you with a joyride one of these days. I feel like it. You just call me anytime you're placid, and I'll be your DD. That's designated driver. If you didn't catch that.
Off we go.
What?
Anyway, there better not be a baby in this coin locker. Then we have the pivot series.
What do I do?
Pet the cat. It's right there. What do you say? Should we check what's inside? Hold off. Wait. Let me save just in case.
I mean, could just start doing the converse.
Well, I want to see if we
like
get a
whatever
bonus
now.
point. That's why.
You not already have one?
No, I didn't get one. I'm sure we'll get I'm sure we'll get another point to like call it a day.
Maybe it's because you suck.
I think we just have to do all the. It's usually once we do all the 4 Spriggans, including like main ones. So.
Okay.
All right, let's. They got the notebook. What's inside? This is something all right. I didn't get to talk to Dingo much. But I know for a fact that he was an outstanding man. Indeed, not just anyone could pursue Almada to the degree he did without backup. It was probably his way of making amends for the role he played in Dante's rise to power. These notes mentioned how the previous boss's family was murdered too. Even they didn't get spared. That's horrible. Such a heavy burden for him to carry. But that wasn't his fault. He couldn't have known what that would have happened. I can't imagine he felt like he could be in the public eye anymore after that. Oh, I just noticed Agnes's sweater is clipping through her jacket. It's like a little.
What?
You see like on Agnes's jacket, it's like a little like hot pink thing.
Yeah.
That's her sweater. Whoops. I hope someone got fired for that blunder. And that's why he took me under his wing, a good-for-nothing rookie. And it appears he compiled quite a few notes about the ringleaders we took down in Rossion as well. Yeah, let's take a look. Oh God, we're going through all of them. Gender, female, age 26, originally from a minor noble family in the Quadus region in the Central East. Her family fell into bankruptcy after Quadus' annexation by Valis. Viola herself being sold off to a wealthy merchant so they could make ends meet. She did mention that. She soon fell into the hands of a criminal organization that was targeting the merchant. Though initially been nothing more than a plaything and an object of pleasure, she eventually managed to oust the boss and wrestle control into her own hands. Her brutal leadership reputation precedes her. When, 2 years later, the group tried to expand their influence into Calvert, they caught the attention of Almada. Conflict with them was brief as they were quickly obliterated by Doyes, to whom Viola swore loyalty afterward. As a consequence of her turbulent past, she's incredibly dependent on Doyes, which might be the reason she harbors a fierce rivalry with her fellow Melchior. Oh, their positions equivalent within the organization. Though the body of the needle gun was produced by Zect Arms, the full piece is not a part of their official lineup. Further research regarding the origin of her weapon is needed. We got that. Alexander, gender, actually, how old was she? 26. Gender male, age 35. Born in the former Principality of North Ambria, northwestern Zemuria. He was 5 years old when the Salt Pail appeared, sowing chaos in his homeland. Him and his father, then protectors of the ruling family, fled alongside Prince Balmond when he fled the country. Spent most of his childhood and adolescent years in the free city of Taslem. Trained by his father in the traditional military arts of their homeland, he served the former ruling family until the age of 25, though his life was soon thrown into chaos. His father and he were both ordered to retake North Ambria following the death of the Northern Jaeger's figurehead, the current ruler since Prince Balmond's escape. After their assault on North Ambria's capital, Halcyon, they managed to seize and control the city for a time, acting as its effective government before overthrown by the Northern Jaegers. This ensued a massacre of the remaining civilians in Haliask, mandated by the crazed former Prince Balmond. Standing in opposition with one another, Alexander and his father dueled to the death, Alexander emerging victorious before withdrawing from the battlefield. Though his current whereabouts are unknown, it is believed that Prince Balmond was swiftly and secretly executed by the Northern Jaegers following his capture. Wandering from one court to another, Alexander was eventually scouted out by Doyes himself and brought into a leadership position within Almada. Though outwardly austere and restrained, he's merciless in combat, sparing none who dare cross him. His ultimate goal being the search for his final resting place, he has rejected any attempt at persuading him to leave Almada. Despite the mechanized gauntlets he wields not being part of the official lineup, it does appear that they were developed by Zect Arms. Wow, they all funded them. Alright, Olympia. Wait, Arya? Wait. Oh, never mind. Took me a second to remember who Aryarch was. Olympia, gender, female, age 19. Little is known about her, although she allegedly hails from a remote village hidden in eastern Zemuria. Rumors say the village was comprised of heretical puppeteers who worshipped a doll in the image of an angel. Though thought to be an artifact of some sort, the doll was locked after by a medium. The village's gruesome customs mandated that those close to the medium were to be offered as sacrifices. These sacrifices spared no one, not friends nor family. Though soon, tragedy befell the village, leaving Olympia and the doll alone to wander the continent after the demise of all they knew. Multiple records suggest instances of criminals being slaughtered when encroaching on the wandering pair. She was later inducted into the Gardens, the assassin organization, and made an overseer of the Garden of Orem, though it appears she's been mostly left to her own devices after being invited by the other overseers, these including Melchior and the Emperor. If I were to guess, the incident that took place in her village led to her and the angel developing a psychologically interdependent relationship, resulting in her autonomy and emotional expression diminishing. In light of the crisis that's made the Gardens join forces, she may have a chance to reclaim that lost capacity, albeit an incredibly slim one. Well, I mean, she's dead, so. Aryak. Aryak, gender, male, age over 150. In contrast to the known, confirmed leaders of Almada and Garden Overseers, eyewitness reports of him are few. What we do know of him, the Garden of Rust's Overseer, is that he's a very dangerous man, clad in heavy armor. Much of the information about him stretches belief, including how he was supposedly born in a different time period altogether, over 150 years ago. If he was, he'd said to proceed from the mythical Holy Iskan Empire, an enormous nation believed to have laid just across the Tian Shan and Ishgal Mountains, the Calvard's east. This
Wait,
empire is
mythical? 150 years ago?
I mean, no one's alive. It might as well be. No one's alive. Man, World War I's gonna be mythical. In like, what year?
That's not how that works.
It's fine. I mean, fucking World War I was like, what, 110 years ago at this point? Wait. Yes.
Okay.
And in 40 years it'll be mythical. In its heyday, 9 groups served to protect the Royal Imperial Line. Eastern sources indicate that he was a warrior who represented the Rahu, a tribe of white descent hailing from the west. Okay, okay, they mean that literally, yes. I'm inclined to believe it's all bullshit, but in an age where immortals like the Lance Maiden can exist in Ereboni, I can't rule out the possibility of there being some truth to it either. 1911, the mythical handgun, true. Whether it's true or not, evidence might suggest that his armor and his strangely shaped battle axe might be artifacts. Considering his joining the Guardians and the stories claiming his immortality, this might be highly likely. On top of that, he's the primary suspect regarding the Eisenshield's annihilation in the outskirts of Cray, though I still can't state that for a fact. More information needed. And Melchior. Melchior, gender male, age 21. He's actually younger than I expected. One of Almada's 3 pillars, and quite possibly its most evil and sinister member. He doubles down as the Guardians' ringleader and overseer of the Garden of Thorns. Melchior's skills don't fall behind any of his artifact-wielding peers, being highly skilled in the use of the orbital net and being capable of infinitely spawning and freely controlling. How does he do that infinitely? Damn.
It was probably finite. Nobody checked.
Maybe he's just using like hyperbolic language to illustrate a point, whatever. Beyond that, he also acts as Almada's main strategist and Dantes' right-hand man and confidant, and possibly his lover. Ooh.
I mean, you really don't know if it's infinite until you like actually see all of the infinite things.
Yeah. Also, he might be infinitely gay.
Just this like is you.
Oh.
Oh.
And possibly his lover. Damn. Though his past is shrouded in mystery, his origin. Wait, that means. Wait. Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna have to update that list then. Because I thought Melchior just had a. I thought he just lusted over Dantes. I didn't think it was reciprocal. But damn. They do be fucking. Though his past is shrouded in mystery, his origins might trace back to the same organization that Oathbreaker, one of Ouroboros' Angus's, also comes from. Wait, what? His origins might trace back to the same organization the Oathbreaker. Oh, never mind. The Order of the Moonlight Horse existed since the Middle Ages, where the Oathbreaker sat amongst its top brass for the longest time before losing to Ouroboros and switching sides. He's an entirely different matter and a major threat all of his own. Wrapping into this back around, Melchior might have been a direct subordinate to the Oathbreaker before going on to take in the scattered remnants of the infamous cult. If that's true, that would make him something of a prince of the underworld. For someone as powerful as him to idolize Dantes so much is nothing sort of ominous and concerning, to say the least. Another thing that concerns me is him staying in Kray's vicinity following the Eisenshield turning into ghouls. Kray is not just some sleepy village with beautiful vistas. More than a touristic spot, it lies stuck between several forces working from the shadows. It also happens to be one of the few places in northern Calvard with a sizable eastern and central eastern population. Really? I don't get the impression from that. Knowing the source of Almada's financing, actually, I'd rather not speculate any further. And Dantes. Gerard Dantes, gender male, age 34. If I left my feelings take away, Dantes could fill every single page in this notebook. There's not a night where I'm not overcome with regret, but this notebook is not meant for my personal thoughts. Most things I've come to learn about him in his life are at least a little eyebrow-raising. Him being a member of the DG cult before joining Almada, being related to Calvard's old royal family, perhaps even a direct descendant. The tales of his sword are equally as hard to believe. A gigantic blade of black and silver, thought to be an artifact hidden by the royal family. This demon blade was the instrument with which he slew Enrique, Almada's previous head. Hard as these tales hard to believe, their true purpose is to strike fear into the hearts of those who hear them, to make Dante's nothing short of the living manifestation of shadows and agony. As deep as the abyss and equally as alluring, his unquenchable thirst for fear is what draws many to him. Seductive and enchanting, it has earned him many loyal followers. But where does such unfathomable hunger come from? A new hypothesis surfaced recently, which might finally explain things. Its source, however, is a little unusual, and I'm not particularly keen to take it at face value. But that's neither here nor there. The more pressing matter is his goal in Basel, and that him and the others might have been after something else. His true goal, I imagine, fear. The wanton need to bring about true dread and terror to the masses. He wasn't able to achieve it even with the help of a genius, but that will not put a stop to him. He'll stop at nothing to achieve his mission. Looking into his matter should take priority. Regardless, he sure managed to pull a fast one on me in Tharbad. I was distracted by that call, but that's no excuse. I should have seen through him much sooner than I did. But try as he might to stay one step ahead, I'll forever be hot on his heels.
At this point, I've worked out how I'm going to get everything recorded, as well as how to leave these notes behind. Now comes the real showdown with him. It's going to be the biggest gamble I make as both a reporter and an information dealer.
So he knew he was going to be in Cray, or what?
If, by some sheer miracle, I make it back in one piece, I'll absolutely be following up on those theories I've written about. I can already imagine the hell I'm in for with that dope of a Spriggan and that cub reporter. I really do worry about her. But you know what? At the end of the day, that's just part of the fun.
We'll close notes.
Dingo. Dingo.
You dumbass. Who's the real dope between us, huh?
This dude was totally nuts. How the hell did he find it in him to go that far? I can only imagine his love and care for others spurring him on to gather this much information. He was both a clever and kind man, and he wasn't just trying to make amends or settle a score. I don't doubt he genuinely worried for everyone's future. It goes without saying, but it's a true shame. He was taken from us far too young. I'm so glad you two were able to find his notes. Likewise, it must have been the will of the goddess. Once Marielle collected herself, the party drove her back to the Tyrell Times. After reporting their success to the editor-in-chief, they got back to work. As for Dingo's notes, once the contents were copied, it was decided by Marielle that Marielle would hold on to the originals for safekeeping.
That's a wrap.
Reward deposited.
More gray.
For some reason.
One additional free times point. Yay, there we go.
There we go.
Huh. Oh yeah, I'm fine, just thinking. Is there something bothering you? Guessing the stories about the gangsters and Almada remnants are on your mind. Yeah, if Bermonti, Jack, and Killiker were all talking about them, then it's definitely worth mulling over. I heard something interesting while following up on Mr. Brad's case as well. You're talking about how they were spotted in the Tyrell district, right? Oh yeah, now that you mention it, that is kind of worrying. Maybe we should drop by Tyrell just in case, you know? Not a bad idea, can't hurt to check the area out again. I'll probably rule out the busier parts of the district. Same for the area near the restaurant that's run by Hayaway. Oh. I just want to go quickly back to the Arbor district.
Off we go.
There was something we could do there, but it didn't allow me. Maybe we'll be able to do it now.
Whoops.
I don't even know who they are in this case. Anyway. We got 4 things to do. So let's do them. Let's hang out with it's Fee.
Fee.
Mending Ada's belongings.
Are they broken?
Maybe. Yo, sorry for the wait. Don't worry about it. I just got here myself. Thanks for coming. Think nothing of it. Seems this has to do with one of my part-timers, so I figured I might as well. You want to help out with a memento of the flame eaters, right? Yep, I want to fix up the custom rifle that Ada used to use. Seems like you've heard about it already. Sure have. We tried to get it repaired before, but they told us it wasn't really feasible. I assume the two of you found a way to fix it? Bingo. We learned what parts we need to repair it, so all that's left is to actually get them. It's been bothering me ever since I learned it was damaged, so I'm glad I could finally do something. I figured things will get really busy once the festival starts, so I want to get it taken care of before then. Fairy's working on the other stuff that can be gathered above ground. While you're going to be getting the underground stuff from the Blacklight District, in other words. You want me to show you around the place? Exactly. I've heard that nose of yours is really impressive. So impressive that even generalize on it. Oh, we have a cute fee. How about it? You up for being my guide? Sure, why not? Couldn't hurt putting you in my debt more. I'd be helping out one of my part-timers move on too. Sounds like it's a win-win to me. Thanks. Let's get moving then. Van and Fee made haste to the Blacklight District. Upon arrival, they scoured the area in search of replacement parts for Ada's rifle. You're looking to fix up a custom rifle, eh? Not to discourage you fine folks, but that sounds like quite the pain in the behind. We know, and we're prepared to deal with it. As you can probably guess, we need some specialized parts to get it back in working condition. Mind showing us the rifle suppressors and fur grips you got in stock at the moment? Not at all. Right this way, young lady. Hopefully I've got what you're looking for.
Why is he wearing that mask?
Because he's Jason. He needs to he can't get the blood on his mask, on his face.
Stop looking at handguns. That's not why you're here.
He's definitely got a wide I mean, they can just assemble a handgun for the one piece they need. That looks quite right. What about this part over here? Looks pretty unwieldy, but nothing any decent Jaeger couldn't handle. Yeah, maybe that might actually be the same model Ada used, or the same make at least. That might work in a pinch. Might as well give it a shot. Working on Flame Eater's rifle, huh? I've heard stories about that bad boy. You're in luck. I know for a fact that the rifle I used back when I was on active duty is the same generation as her gun. You can go ahead and take it if you want. It should have a part or two you can use. Damn, that's real generous of you. For real, are you sure? I mean that has to mean a lot to you. I'm no Jaeger anymore, so I don't mind parting with it. Helping the Colonel's daughter sounds better to me anyway. In return, just promise you'll come back and tell me how the Purple Lightning's doing. I want to know too.
Yeah.
Well, I really need to know. I've been rooting for her ever since she hung up to walk her own path. Let me know how she's holding up, yeah? Deal. Can't say I know everything, but I'll be happy to share what I can.
Don't?
What?
He doesn't know everything?
No, she does. It's not like she knows everything. It's not like she hangs out with her all the time.
I mean,
yes, they're bracers, but like they got. She's operating here, and Sarah's not. She's probably still in Arabonia.
Sarah basically made her a bracer.
Yes. Eventually.
You would think that meant something, you know?
Well, it means they're co-workers, and I mean they're obviously very, very good friends, but it's right back to the way it was. Ain't that something? It's kind of a funky-looking gun, I will say. It even has the same custom rifle muzzle she used back in her Zephyr days. It maximized its firepower and improved its accuracy. She really liked talking about that thing. I can see why. It's been customized in other ways too. The weight distribution probably makes it unwieldy to anyone who isn't a rifle pro. But Ada had no problem handling it. She and this rifle were a match made in heaven. No doubt about that. I'm glad we were able to get it fixed up for her. Heh, the Flame Eater couldn't have us fed for a better pair of sisters. So what do you plan to do with it now? That's a good question. How would you feel about using it, Fairy? I don't think a rifle of this size would suit me, to be honest. Ada once told me to remain true to my own style. I don't think I'd be honoring her if I changed mine to adapt to her weapon. I figured you'd say something like that. Doesn't fit mine either. I have a better idea. How about we deliver to the current members of Zephyr? Wait, there's like Zeno and Leonidas? Are we going to see them? It changed hands. Now it's being led by the two of its former regimental commanders, Zeno and Leo. I'm fine with giving it over to them, but are you sure that's what you want? Yes, I've thought long and hard about it. In her final moments, Ada saw the names of her Zephyr comrades, including you. I can tell she treasured her family there. That's why I want to return it to them. Okay, that works for me. I'll go ahead and arrange for it to be delivered then. I guess we're not going to see them. Oh, are you going to do that? You do realize a civilian courier can't just waltz into Zephyr turf with a rifle in hand, right? Well aware. That's not what I had in mind. I know someone named Josette who owns a oh, shit. Nice.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Her people should be able to get over to them without much trouble. Ah, I've heard of them. They're based in Liberal, right? You sure know a lot of people, don't you? I could say the same about you. I mean, yeah. Afterwards, she reached out to Zephyr, who were in a remote region of the continent, to give them... Oh, okay. Wait. It won't be long before it's delivered, so you can stick around your base camp for a while longer. Oh, we're gonna not... No, I mean, that's Xeno. Sure thing, we'd have to kill some time before our next job anyway. The Jaeger's weapon is their very soul. We will take good care of it. The three of us fought side by side many times as regimental commanders. She is dearly missed. The Eyes and Shield told us about what happened to her. It's strange to think a part of her will be coming back to us. I like to think she's sharing a laugh and a drink with the boss on the other side right about now. Probably stressing all about her little sisters too, the worrywart. Wouldn't shock me. It was good talking to you both again. See you around. Likewise, give her regards to Ada's other little sister. Sounds like she's gotten herself caught up in something fishy. Tell her to take care of herself. Well, that settles that. You must be one of the only brazers in the guild who keeps in touch with the Jaegers. We don't talk that often, but they reach out to me every now and then. Now that we've got that squared away, I think I'm gonna drop by a cafe. Want to come with? I can share some stories about Ada and Zephyr if you're interested. Really? Oh, I'd love that. I can tell you some about my people in our village. Cool. I'd like to hear all about them. Yeah. She's opening up. Like a book.
It'd be nice to introduce you to some friends of mine if the chance ever comes up.
Damn, I didn't even
Okay. Ooh.
It's not even full yet for her. Fuck. Damn, I'm getting owned. Alright. We're gonna hang out with Yume. It's really just our mom. Oh, wait, it's old man Victor. Fuck. Ah! Yeesh, sounds pretty serious. Must be tough getting old. Careful you don't throw out your back, Victor. Think about all the piggyback rides you'll be depriving your granddaughter of. Not happening. Grandpa, are you okay? I think you'd better take the day off, man. Are you nuts? I can't take off after a few aches and pains. Not only do I have our regulars and reservations to handle, but today and tomorrow are inventory stocking days. Those are crucial. We also need to start making test batches for the Revolution Festival menu. Grandpa, you can rest. It's okay. Mommy and I can handle it. Oh, thank you, Yume. Just hearing those words makes your grandpa feel strong. Gah. I think that settles it. You need help in the kitchen today, period. Tell you what, if you think I'm up to the task, I'll take over the kitchen for a while. I can't do it all day, but it's the least I can do. Your best. You've been cooking a lot for me throughout the years. I don't recall you owing me. I don't recall you owing me for any of it, you punk. Very well, but I'm not gonna abandon the kitchen. I don't like it. You can help during the rush hour. I'm gonna supervise your cooking, and don't expect me to go easy on you just because you're doing me a favor either. Understood? Fair enough. Your point. Your joint, your rules. So tell me what to do, boss. Yay! Thanks, Van. I'll help with the customers. With that, Van took his post in the Malmar kitchen and got to cooking. Oh shit! Rare Van without jacket. You're cutting the cabbage raw. Slice it more finely. Like this? No, even more. Like this? Oh, that's too fine. No. Excuse me. No, don't stir so fast. I thought you said you didn't want it to burn. Which is it? Both. Keep stirring so it doesn't burn, but don't do it too fast. Once that's ready, go grab a bag of flour and a can of milk from the pantry. Canned milk? I mean, I guess it's not crazy. Hang in there, Van. You can do it. Is that risotto? Or is it like porridge? Yeah, it's clear as day whose dish looks more...
exactly the same.
They look the same. It's gray and brown. Sheesh, when did this become a composition better? You're the pro, of course. Where's the cabbage? I think my stuff holds its own just fine. The presentation's not too shabby, at least. You think so, huh? Don't get cocky, punk. He's still got a lot to learn. We'll see about that. Let's taste him and find out. Ha! Good to see your back hasn't put a damper on your spirit, Victor. If I didn't know any better, I'd almost think you two were having some nice father and son bonding time. I'll have to take your word for it. Don't really know how that's supposed to look. Good thing he isn't my actual son, or I would have disowned him after all the trouble he's caused around here. If I was your son, I'd be fucking your daughters, that's what I'm saying. But it's fine, it's Paulette. Hey, Dios, your old man really likes cracking the whip. My arms are so sore, I ain't gonna be lifting anything heavier than my Zypha today. You'll survive, Van. You're too young to be that worn out. Still, thanks for helping my dad today. It means a lot. It's not much, but here's a little something on the house. Ooh, I'd eat that. It's like oysters and like stew. You didn't have to tell him that. Oh, really now? Well, I appreciate it. This will hit the spot after an afternoon of backbreaking work in that kitchen. Even I have to admit when my good-for-nothing son has earned his keep. Son? I could fuck Paulette? I speak from experience when I say this. A family can take on many forms. Maybe it only has one parent, or maybe no one in it is even related by blood. Point is, there's no right way to be a family. You get to define what your family is and which bonds you cherish. I'm gonna have sex with your daughter. Couldn't have said it better myself. Careful, though. I don't think I'm the only potential oh, never mind. Like hell, get hell will freeze over before I'll count that two-timing scumbag as one of my own. I never named any names. I can only imagine who you two might be talking about. Hey, Grandpa's right. You and me are family. I'll always be with you, Van. I promise. You sure can melt a grown-up's heart, but you should be real careful making promises like that at that age. But thank you, Yooms. It means a lot. Don't care what you think. If you disappoint my sweet, innocent granddaughter, you're going to be in for a world of pain, you brat. What he really means to say is take care of yourself, Van. He worries you might be overdoing it at your job sometimes. Paulette, you could have kept that part to yourself. I hear you. I'll be careful out there. Yeah.
Remember, Van? Mommy,
you may
Grandpa,
died.
and we are always rooting for you.
Exposure to the nuclear bomb.
What?
Yeah, the bomb just went off and then she died of radiation poisoning. Damn, we're not gonna have enough to max her out. Director Lamb's request. In the forest. They better be shooting some sort of... Oh. This is the real me, the one you don't know, the one I don't want to know. But I... No, this isn't right, I'm missing something. Hey there, thought about taking a break? Mr. Harka, what are you doing here? Your director sent me. Oh. There's an actress I've been working with whose work I'd like your opinion on, if that's okay. Ever since I offered her the part, she's been immersed in the role almost to a scary degree. I was originally going to ask Judith to help here, but it might be bad if I did, since I'm not involved with the film's production at all. I know you're pretty tight-lipped, so I said, why not? So you gonna help? We didn't need to see that. It's okay. I guess they were both really worried about me. We used to film one of the most important scenes in my next film, you see. The director said my final cut was fine, so we were ready to move on. But I'm still not happy with it. I still feel like I can do better, so I asked him to let me shoot again after I rehearse it some more. And that's why you're here, all alone? It sounded like a long monologue. Surprised it's given you so much trouble. I think it's because I've been rehearsing it alone. I meant to look at someone during the actual scene, and it's hard when I don't have anyone. Oh, I know. Would you be willing to act as my partner while I practice? Ooh. He didn't see that one coming, but I know that... But I know even if I said no, you ain't leaving until it's perfect. But are you sure you want to ask me? I ain't exactly an experienced actor. That's alright. Just you being here will make a world of difference. Alright, I got this. I got time to spare, so give it your best shot. Just don't go expecting nothing a sack of flour couldn't do better. Thank you. Damn, she couldn't. She couldn't do anything. Wait, why are you coughing? Oh. How about that break? This is your job, but you're gonna burn yourself out if you keep it non-stop. I'm so sorry. It feels like I've been wasting your time here. I should have known I couldn't handle this like Judith does. What's she got to do with this? You guys are very different kinds of actresses, yeah? People always talk about how I embody the characters I act so naturally. It's like I'm possessed by them. You might be able to put a positive spin on it, but what those words mean at the end of the day is that my acting has no real soul of its own. Yes, soulless versus soulful. I see you, Browse V. That's a bit harsh. That's the truth. Judith's acting is just so full of heart and soul. Every one of her roles has an identity that's uniquely hers. Not to say that she's not doing a good job portraying the role, of course. I don't mind that. She maintained the role integrity, but she always puts part of it into it. She takes to every role in a way that's uniquely hers. That's her greatest appeal as an actress, if you ask me. I see it, yeah. But I just can't do that. I don't have the strength of spirit. I never will, because I'm empty. All I can do is act the role I'm given. I can... You know, Van can make you not empty. Yeah. That's all I can ever do. He's extremely transparent while acting, so much so that you might see right through her and her hollow acting. I remember reading that on a magazine after your debut film aired. You have a good memory. You know that just cause someone said that doesn't mean it's true, right? If that's how people see you, then that's a talent you should take it in stride. But you can call my acting to whatever you want, but the truth is I'll never measure up to Judith. And that might be your problem right there. If you really think there's nothing in there, then that's all the more space to start filling in. There's still plenty of time for you to create the identity you think you're lacking. You got a lot of material to take inspiration from. What do you mean? You're well known for not just taking a script and listening it to a T. You always take it a step further. You wrap yourself in the role and let it become who you are. You think and act like the characters would. That's not something you just up and forget. Or do their lives and experiences just vanish from your head after you stop playing the role? No, they don't. I remember everything. I remember the warmth of being in Ron's arms as Michelle in Wolves of... Wait, his name was Ron? I still remember how reassuring it was to have my friends and companions at my side in glory as Sheena Dirk. Yeah, Satzo. You remember all of that so clearly. And that's not something just everyone can do. Not even Jude. Those voices, those feelings are just those voices, those feelings are just as part of you. You ain't empty. But don't let them overwhelm you either. You gotta listen to what you want to. And I might get shit for saying this, but to hell with the script. I think this should be more important to you. Because it's something that only you can do. I never even considered disregarding my lines. That might actually be a good idea. Do you mind if I try the scene one more time? I might finally have something. Let's start from the very beginning this time. Yeah, sure. Wait, already? And so they resumed their acting. Damn, she did it. Eventually.
This is the real me. The one you don't know. The one I don't want you to know. But I can't run anymore. Not if I'm going to stay true to myself.
It's unfortunate that they had to get their voice actors to play like good actors.
Yeah, it's kind of like that weird thing. It's like their acting is good, but how do you make it like extra? It's like a weird thing. Oh, I missed it. Wait, they're all there?
Just...
Damn. Don't worry, we were only filming Nina. Only.
With what? Where's the camera?
It's in his pants. I don't know.
That sounds illegal.
Don't worry about it. That was spectacular, Nina. I know I improved our previous take, but this was significantly better. You went off script a little, but that doesn't matter when I could feel you and your character's thing. Souls know so perfectly in your delivery. Yeah, soul. Alright everyone, let's keep this momentum and get back to shooting. Of course. Glad that's taken care of. Same, it's a relief. It feels like I finally saw a side of myself I never faced before. Thank you so much. So much for your help. Blech, I can't read. That's fine. Bedtime is upon me.
Wait.
What?
That
If
was
Ben was asked to
invigorating.
do that, did you just do that
You
for
should
free?
keep an eye out for my
No,
next
he said he wasn't
performance.
filmed. But yes, he did do it for free.
No, I mean like the favor in general.
Oh yeah, he wasn't paid for shit. Don't worry about it. Anyway. Oh, that was almost bad. That was almost a mistake. Although I think the game has a pretty aggressive autosave, so what was my autosave? Oh, I would have actually lost no progress, so we're good.
Sick.
Alrighty. That'll be it for me tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll be live technically tomorrow, Thursday, same time, same place, for some more Trails Through Daybreak. Until then, enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye-bye.
Bye.